Good call.
You're
Wow,
good, no worries.
that's the nicest thing.
Yeah, that is.
That was very good.
So, where are we? And there's a ring. Okay. All right, immediately. That sounds about right. So, where we last left off, your group was searching for the encampment that was said to hold the stolen items. Um, so, with that, you were traveling to the north. Um, you came across a mountain peak that had some signs of activity, and through Char's natural one-fueled survival checks, learned that there was a horde of goblins nearby. On tracking this group of goblins, it led you into this mountain cave where you were accosted by a pack of kobolds. After dealing with a few of the scouts, you saw that there were hundreds of these things. And in an effort to communicate with them, Alara summoned the avatar of the Raven Queen herself in this moment for some reason. At which point, you sent the kobolds away in a frenzied fear, revealing the ancient white dragon that had made this place their home. So with that, we are starting in initiative.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So, top of the round is actually Varric and Star.
Cool. Where's the fucking dragon at?
The dragon is about 200 or so feet that way.
Yeah, that's kind of far.
Or about 100 feet that way.
I mean, shit. Char, you wanna take this one? You got distance weapons.
Yeah. Let me hold on one sec. Oh shit. Sorry, I have to pull up my character sheet. I don't have it open.
To you, James. What's going on?
Okay, I got what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna retrieve my two hand axes.
Okay.
Well, I've got a second. And then, if that's an action, then that's it. If it not, I'll hold my action if the dragon gets close enough to whack it.
Holding the throwing axes or the...
What?
Are you holding the throwing axes or the...
No, my hammer. It's got
Okay, so I'll say it'll be movement to kind of get over here to where your axes were as you pull them out of the kobolds. Then, yeah.
I'm going to hold action to bonk.
Holding to bonk. Okay, gotcha. Copy that. That is going to bring us to...
Can I take my turn now?
Yeah. Well, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, that is fine.
Okay. He's about 200 feet from me.
Yeah. Or about, I'll call it even 150.
Okay. I'm going to utilize my heavy crossbow. That is a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
Yeah. Is this is not our first round of or first turn of combat? No? Okay. All right. That's 13 points of damage. Was it a sneak attack?
It was. You were hidden.
Sick. So
Sick.
that's okay. So it's going to be 13 plus I'm going to roll for my sneak attack. Plus 12. So that's 25 for my first hit.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my multi-attack.
Okay.
Hit the crossbow again. That is 28 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
13 damage.
Okay.
Real quick before we move on. If I'm not
Yep.
mistaken, it was an ancient white dragon.
You do not know. But this thing, you would vaguely know that these things
Giant.
tend to get older with age, and this thing is massive. And it looks old enough that, like, on its snout, some of the flesh has actually begun to decay away, whether by disease or something else. And there's just this layer of, like, frozen bone that you see.
Cool.
And bonus action hide to end my turn.
Nice.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check.
Check. Jesus. All right, there we go. Sorry. That is a 26.
Okay. So Char dives back behind some of the ice in that direction. That is going to bring us to. Let me just put this here just as a marker, as there's still the visage of the Raven Queen here.
It's still there, watching us?
There's just like this shadow over here.
Cool.
Okay. That is going to bring us to this kobold over here. He is just going to run. And that brings us to Sandara.
I will. I'll shimmy over towards Alara. And I will activate my Trance of Order, and then I will cast Globe of Invulnerability around us.
What's the radius?
Hmm?
What's the radius?
10 feet.
That is going to bring us to Jinbon 4.
Dude, Jimbom.
Come on.
That's my
Get over
boy.
He is going to turn and look at you, Sandara, as you're in the globe of invulnerability. And you watch as he just takes his cloak that's kind of like covering him almost like a poncho, and he just like throws it around his side. And he is going to step in the wind to close the distance with the dragon.
Dude, this guy's fucking badass.
He is going to take a series of strikes on it. Miss, hit, and then he'll use his bonus action to step. So he will deal 6 points of damage to it. He's going to attempt to stunning strike. The dragon saves.
Ruh-roh.
Row indeed.
That is going to bring us to a legendary action. The dragon is going to spend 1 to make a wing attack.
Not on Jinbong.
Not on Jinbong.
Okay. It is going to knock Jinbong prone.
Oh, no.
Because he has evasion, he only takes half the following damage, which is not much. Only 17, so half of that is 8. But he gets to move half its fly speed.
Oh, son of a bitch.
He's gonna move here. And that is gonna bring us to Alara.
That was a legendary action for him. That wasn't
Yep.
his turn.
So I'll cast Bless and just kind of stay out of the fight for a minute. And
Okay.
obviously Bane the dragon.
Okay, sounds good. The dragon succeeds against Bane, and I assume you can bless just one other target, which is Cinderella himself, so you guys are blessed. Now it brings us to the dragon. I'm gonna give the dragon an Arcana check to see if it understands anything about the global. It is going to. Actually, it's gonna get just around over here. As that happens, you watch as the kind of like silken-faced aspect of the Raven Queen, just like her gaze, almost like a statue, and stone being like forcibly turned, almost like grinding against rock as her head just slowly turns and then snaps onto the dragon. This inky black shadow flashes out and wraps around its neck, and you watch it just suck some of the life force out of it as it takes 20 necrotic damage.
Oh. Nice.
I love it. I love it.
It is going to attempt a cold breath, targeting Alara and Sandara.
The auras.
The R's.
So, what happens with the global invulnerability?
Is it a spell? The cold breath?
No, nope.
Then it just hits us.
Okay.
Or it's regular. It's only spells that can't go through.
It's also trying to hit this, what is now essentially a Guardian Faith, but I don't think it does anything. It doesn't. Nope. Okay. All right. So I need y'all to make Constitution saving throws, please.
Okay. That is a 19.
Okay, that's a failure. I will roll for Alara. Natural 1.
I got a 10, so wasn't any better.
Okay. All right.
Digital dice suck. The divine intervention was the only good thing they've done for me right now.
Yeah, to make it fair, I will be rolling digital dice as well, because you both failed to save. Okay, that is only 72 points of cold.
Wow.
Only 72 points.
As a reaction, I will absorb elements to take half.
Okay,
Nice.
good choice. Good choice. Okay.
Oh yeah, I got to roll for concentration on bless too, don't I?
Yep. Oh, don't forget you add bless to the save. If you didn't.
You're
Okay.
making that
Ooh.
save, my guy.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Well,
So I got
Yeah,
That's
I got a
a
6. Oh, I'm not? Okay, I got
Yeah.
a 12 plus 4.
22.
22 is the
Wait,
DC.
I fit. My Wait, the save on concentration is 22?
Oh,
No.
concentration is way
Oh, no.
high.
It-
It's 36.
Damn. Okay, so no more blesses down.
But it saved Sandara about another 15 points of damage.
Okay.
I'm still gonna absorb elements.
Yeah, good choice.
Yeah.
Okay, that is going to bring us to. Actually, Dragon has movement. It is going to move over here.
Not further.
And it is going to land and get low to the ground. Taking. I mean, it's not actually prone, but it's going to essentially be taking 3/4 cover back here. And it is looking right at you, Daughter.
Oh,
Nobody likes that.
good to know. At least Char knows.
That's a turn. That brings us to Cass.
So I messed up and quickly read tree stride last time. The trees have to be living, and I think you very clearly stated there are no living trees.
It's fine. We'll
Okay.
say for the purposes of this, these trees consider.
Just enough life in them. Cool.
Yeah.
So I'm all the way in Kalamazoo to the. I can't see the compass. Yep. All the way over there. And quite annoyed as the dragon flies away. So he just angrily turns, steps into that tree, and appears. Wow, not very many options. He appears.
Nope.
He steps into that tree, and then the one right in front of the dragon splits in the center, and a gun comes out first. And I'm gonna use a luck point to make an attack at advantage on this buddy.
Well, you can make the attack first and decide on whether or not you want to use the luck point, right?
Luck.
Or is this new 1D&D shit?
New 1D&D. Luck just gives you advantage, not
Sounds
a
good.
reroll. It's actually a big nerf.
Yeah, that sounds better, to be honest.
Okay. Surely that 26. 26.
26 hits.
Okay. So that is. And do I need to separate piercing force?
No.
Okay. So that is an extra d6 for me. That is. Oh, that's good. That is 30 damage, and it is now the tiny seed that gets planted with each shot grows a little bit more, and the hex continues. It is now primed, so everyone crits on a 19. Only once goes away after a crit.
Okay.
And he, Cass immediately realizes the danger he is in and jumps off to his right, using a. Nope. Yeah, I just jump off.
Nice.
You're just eating yourself off?
Well, I'm trying to scale down, trying to like hop down those
Give
little.
me an acrobatics check. That's going to be a disadvantage because this is a sheer drop with.
Okay. I can't read that.
You can do it.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I know.
Acrobatics.
Mm.
17.
Okay.
And bonus. Oh, I failed.
Yep.
Bonus. Can we say bonus action as he jumps? He yells out, "Shar, he's got eyes on you. Might want to move." And I'm gonna inspire you. The D10.
A D10.
D10, so
Okay.
juicy.
20 points. Okay, I succeed my con save.
Wait, what are you concentrating on?
Tree stride.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
The end of my turn.
Okay. End of your turn. These kobolds are going to make a break for it this way.
Smart.
Well, yeah. As funny as it would be to see them get iced by the Raven Queen's avatar. Yeah.
Oh, if she didn't do it, I was gonna do it. Can't
This
treat
one
drag him around.
is going to. He has to choose between. I'll run this way. Let's not run this way. Okay. That brings us to Gar, you would see a kind of shuffling in the distance behind some rocks.
Oh.
And you watch as this, what looks like just a humanoid with a longbow, whispers something under his breath that kind of echoes the king and fires twice at the dragon. Both of these kind of primitive, crude arrows just like deflect off the hard scales of the dragon. This individual is then going to very skillfully make a leap across here.
That's crazy
Wow.
talk.
And
Jump.
kind of dive behind one of these rocks to get cover.
How far does that jump?
This is about, from where they took it, that's about a 20-foot leap.
Wish I could do that.
Wow.
Yeah, you can do that. It's crazy.
It looks farther.
That is going to bring us to legendary action for the dragon. He is going to make a tail attack against Shar.
No! Anyone but Shar. Or myself.
Oh, that is only a 21 to hit.
Like, wow, you're so rude.
Yeah. That hits.
That is 25 points of bludgeoning damage.
Of what damage?
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning. Okay. I'm going to use Uncanny Dodge and use my reaction, which I can do.
Have it. Yep. So as Cass yells, he goes, Dragon's got eyes on you, Shar, and then you watch as he just like slips, and then almost in kind of like a hot rod-esque way, just goes, and then just, you hear him just like tumbling down the icy drop. With that, you turn, and there is this just like tail of just like frozen bone and dragon flesh that is just like raining down on you. You dive out of the way, and just the blast from it shattering like the glacial ridge that you're on literally creates almost an explosion that just blasts you back and deals a significant amount of damage to you. That brings us to top of the round, Barrick and Shar.
I mean, fuck.
I'm so sorry. One thing we have to resolve Would someone go ahead?
No. Kill us yourself. Don't make us kill ourselves.
No, I don't want you to do it. Go and roll a d6. Sorry, a d8.
4.
Perfect.
Right down the middle. Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
Well, the d6, it would have been a 1, guys, so I don't know if that's good or bad.
So you watch as out of little, like, gopher holes around the dragon.
Ah,
Oh,
I should have thought the kobolds.
excuse me, ma'am.
Okay, just 2. Two kobolds appear. Okay, now it's Shar and Varric.
How high is the... We're in like a cave thing, right?
How high is the ceiling?
Yeah.
About 150 feet.
Cool, I think I can survive that. Alright, I'm gonna start, I'm gonna action dash towards the dragon. And I'm gonna yell at Sandara, "Can you get me up there?" as I run in that direction. And that's, I mean,
So are you using your action to dash, or are you holding your action with the hope that you get warped?
yeah, I'll hold my action to see if Sandara
Not trying to
can-
help you, but it sounds
No,
like that's what you're saying.
Yeah,
Not trying to help you.
see if she can. If she doesn't, then,
Okay.
you know, whatever. Who cares?
Okay.
Whatever, who cares? My heart's broken, but it's fine.
Yeah, you know, whatever.
All right.
Or if I
Shar.
zombie again, whatever, you know.
Is who took 55 points of damage?
Alar? No, she took
Alara.
70.
Well, she took more. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
a lot more
fell?
than that.
Oh, Cass, when he fell.
Okay.
He
Is
took way
anyone
less than
that?
that. He took 20.
I took 20.
Oh, okay. Is anyone looking hurt around me?
You're kind of by yourself, to be honest.
Okay.
You're looking like you're about to be hurt.
I'm doing all right.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna disengage.
Okay.
I'm going to, let's see, where can I get, how much movement do I have? 35 feet? That's not very far. I miss the Samugi days.
You do have your tabaxi ability where you can double your movement speed for no reason.
Does it cost an action or a bonus action or anything?
No, it's an ability. It's a free ability that you get to recharge if you spend a single turn
But I spent a single turn what?
not moving.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
which was my last turn,
Yeah.
right?
Mm,
Just an act, just shooting a crossbow
no,
counts.
yeah. Well, regardless, it doesn't matter either way because you have the ability now. So if you use
Yes,
it,
yes.
you'd have to get it back. You'd have to spend another round.
All right, we're gonna go 70 feet away from dangers.
Which direction?
Line of sight. Can I? How far can I jump? Can I jump to the other side of that ledge? Or can I just jump down? Let me jump down.
I'm gonna tell you this. You're a cat, so like
Yeah.
with 70 feet of movement. So I'm gonna say if with 70 feet of movement you can leap to basically wherever you're gonna want.
Okay.
I'll have you make an acrobatics check, but you're probably gonna make it.
Okay. Can I see the rest of my party? Can you move down a little bit? Okay. Yeah.
The rest of your party is out. I will
I
say
wanna jump.
also we're
Yeah.
in your favored terrain, I believe, which was mountains, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you advantage on any of these type of terrain.
Sweet. Okay. I want to jump to the opposite side wall. I guess I can't tell where. Like from the position you're in now, it's north of where I'm standing.
So north being this
Nope,
way?
I didn't mean that way. No, I meant like from the position your camera. So to the left. Nope, you turned again.
Okay,
I'm bad.
there's a compass down here, so this is actually
Yeah, I just
so
saw the compass.
back towards the entrance is north. So which way are you trying to go?
East.
Okay, gotcha. So you're trying to close this gap,
Mhm.
and you want to stay up here?
I'm gonna use my action to pull out my rope and do my rope trick.
Oh my god. Okay.
Love it.
Yes, yes.
Love it. This is the best trick in
Okay.
the book.
Great. Cool. How are you finding these spells that are like so broken and have very little counterplay that no one else uses?
I think I'm just naturally drawn to them.
You know, if you ask me, it's a very Alex thing to do. I think it's in the blood. It's that Jamaican
It's in the blood.
sneakiness.
Yeah, I can't do anything. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. Okay, cool. So you're gone. So the dragon watches you like just dive to the other side as it's trying to fight you. You just like crawl, you hop up into this little invisible cat house and just pull the rope out behind you and you just go. So the ultimate kind of Tom and Jerry situation. Yes, I cannot, there's no counterplay. Okay. Great. Varric, you're doing your thing. That brings us to kobolds.
Doing my thing.
Let's see. So. Um, this kobold here. Is this worth it? Yeah, screw it. He's going to cast a spell on the dragon. And you watch as the dragon just like gets this like wind that begins moving around its body, and you can physically like see these this like turbulent force that's just kind of like moving around the body and in sync with the dragon's movements, and it just picks up a lot of speed. With that, this kobold here is just like maniacally chanting something in Draconic as the winds begin to whip around in his face. Sandara, if you see this, you would recognize this as a haste spell.
Son of a bitch.
That's
That's
not good.
good. That's really good.
Oh, you know what? Not
Not very
horrible.
good.
This kobold here
5 HP concentration.
is going to reach down here. It is going to take this little like cloth sack, and it's going to utter a swear word in Draconic. As he just kind of like sucks his teeth a little bit, he just kind of looks down at Kath and just goes, "Sucker," and then just chucks this little cloth satchel at you, and you should make a dexterity saving throw.
At disadvantage?
Yes, because you were prone.
Yeah.
Does prone not give you disadvantage?
I have no idea.
Whatever you want, damn.
Oh god, I can't.
Disadvantage on attack roll. Hold on.
I guess it depends how
Oh,
good
you
roll is.
don't. You do not have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
Never mind.
I'll just reroll.
Yeah.
Okay. Average. 21.
Okay, so then you take 7 points of poison damage as he drops this satchel on you, and a bunch of these like poisonous like white millipedes like that have just been like starved just like explode from the bag, and then you're just like covered in poisonous insects that are stinging you.
Okay.
Gross.
Tree stride is still up.
Pretty gross.
He is going to rush back here behind the dragon, and this one is going to slide down these rocks here.
You little shit.
Actually, he has wings, so he can fly. He's just gonna fly over this way.
Good thing there's a random dude with a bow and arrow over there.
That is gonna bring us to Sandara.
Sweet. How far is Varric from me?
Varric
You within?
is 60 feet away.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Yeah,
Magic.
I will cast, or I'll say, as if I'd let you fight a dragon without style, and then I'll cast Vortex Warp on him.
Nice.
Hopefully he doesn't die with this dragon fight, but we'll
Hopefully
see.
I don't.
So far, not.
I've had two plans in my head, and both of them end in violence.
I
So
would expect nothing less from Varric.
Exactly.
For the style points here, Varric, I'm gonna give you inspiration.
I love
Sandara, what's your proficiency bonus? Is it
5.
4 or 5? 5? All right, it's a D10.
it. D10. I feel inspired. Cool. Let's fucking time to bop.
Okay.
25 to hit.
25 hits.
That was too long of a pause. We're gonna add we're gonna add a giant strike thing on here. Make a strength saving throw. Uh, 20 points of damage.
Funnily enough, it fails the strength.
Oh.
It's pushed 10 feet. It's gonna fall. I mean, to the side.
Or
that
squash
way.
that
Over
garbage.
this way?
Yeah, that way.
Okay.
Cool. Cool. Can I jump on top of it?
Oh,
Yeah, you want to land on it?
Here we go again.
come on,
We
man.
have so much trauma with you jumping
Wait,
on top
wait.
of
Can I
dragons.
Can I bump it in the head from up here?
Through multiple
Pretty fun.
campaigns.
You don't have the best angle on it. This would be a disadvantage hit. Unless you like swing on the way down as you jump off, or if you jump on top of it, or if you jump down this whole thing and then attack.
Can I like swing as I jump off to like almost use its body to slow me down?
You want to like basically jump on it. This is a plunging attack. I think it's an actual thing.
I don't know anything about that, but I'd love to learn.
No, it's not an actual thing. I think we homebrewed this. Basically, what I'll do is it's risky, but if you pull it off, you can add fall damage to your attack.
Cool. What do I need to do?
Acrobatics check or athletics.
I'm so athletic. I'd love to do that.
So athletic is going to be a higher DC,
Cool.
but you're significantly better at it.
So do I
yeah.
need to make do I need a hit with an attack first?
Athletic check first.
Athletic check first. Okay.
Yeah. If you fail this, there's a chance that you don't even get the attack, depending on how bad you fail.
Cool.
The base DC is going to be 22 with 5.
So 27?
Well, as above and below. So just 22 is the DC for success.
Okay. Well, that's 26.
Oh, close to a 27. Okay, so go ahead and make the attack.
What is my attack? 20 unnatural.
20 misses.
20 misses? Fuck.
Yes, it
Oh,
does.
but I do have a D10 inspiration.
Okay.
Can I use that on this?
Yeah.
Save that for your...
Too late. I'm already used. That's 26.
26 hits.
Okay.
Oof.
Throw that crusher on again. The giant strike thing, I mean. 10. 18 points of damage.
So you're going to add the fall damage to both yourself and the dragon, which was a 17 points.
Okay,
So it's a total of 35 misses.
nice. Then I
So
will-
Varric just leaps and like smashes into the dragon. The dragon knocks back, hits a ridge, and the ridge almost collapses. And Varric, with that force, bounces off the dragon and falls, landing prone here.
Hmm.
The dragon succeeded against the giant strike this time.
Okay.
Is that end your turn?
I mean, technically I have one more attack, but I am prone, so I don't know. Does that end my turn?
No, you have movement and attack, so you can. Although no, you don't.
I moved.
It would because you this is odd because this is a held action. So what you could do is throw an axe at disadvantage from here.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. I will throw an axe, and I will use one of my superiority die to use distracting strike. Any attack made on the creature from another person has advantage before the start of my
To hit.
turn.
Don't you have to hit?
Well, yeah, or assuming I'm gonna hit with the.
Yeah. So roll at disadvantage.
Come on. Oh, that's great. That's even better. 23. Would have been a 19. I would have got that magic crit.
23.
I really hope nobody crits. Sorry, guys.
Oh,
Just
you got
hits.
stuff up your sleeve.
That hits. Does the distracting strike work, or is there a save?
I didn't read that far. No, it just kind of happens. But I don't get extra damage with it. I just get the regular.
That's fine. Roll damage.
That is 7 points of damage.
Nice. A little
Nice.
bit helps. Okay. So you watch as Varric just like yells, "Get me up there!" Blinks up, and then as there's this like spatial like portal that opens, before the portal closes, you just hear this like thud of just rock against rock, and the dragon gets like knocked off the ledge, kind of crashes down like Godzilla leaning up against the ropes, and then without even waiting for it to recover, just jumps down from the ridge, hits it, bounces off, and just sacrifices his own body, falls like flat on his back, and him land 20 feet. As he lands, he's just like struggling to get control of his body and just like chucks an axe, hitting the dragon square in the chest. And it just gets lodged in its scales. As it takes a legendary action to pound
Oh,
Varric while
At
he's
the
on
end
the
of my turn, I activate innate sorcery.
Got it, because we're still in your turn.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Want
Any
that
move?
documented.
Sorry, I.
I'll actually move to the edge of the globe closer to the visage of the Raven Queen. Thank you.
Sorry, I hijacked your turn.
I mean, no, you asked very politely, and I
And it was kind of a hell of a turn.
did as I was told.
It was a hell of a Sandara turn to get a whole Varric action in there.
Yeah.
It is going to make a tail attack against you.
I could take it.
Wow, that's only an 18.
Oh.
An 18 is my armor class.
Hell yeah!
So close.
All right.
Wait, are you
But,
are you using that shield?
Oh.
That's why I have an 18.
Oh, okay.
Oh, like
Yeah.
Okay, that's only 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
pretty good.
That brings us
Can I
to
parry that?
Chimbong.
We're just gonna ignore that option.
No, you cannot. Because you used your reaction to hold your action.
True. Is this a bludgeoning damage?
Yes.
So it's -3. What was it you said? 20?
13.
17? 13. 10. Cool.
Okay, so this brings us to Chimbong and Alara. Alara, you want to go first?
Bon bon.
Yeah, since I can see the Raven Queen, I was wondering if I can interact with her. I was gonna ask her about that totem or whatever it is that they have sitting there that you have highlighted. That's in the center of the field. Isn't that like a shrine or something?
So you're trying to commune with the Raven Queen right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
Are you
curious if
using a
that
spell?
um I don't have one prepared. Um, if I don't get any answer from her or she doesn't respond, then I will I'm gonna attack that shrine and just see if anything happens.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to tell you this. In the heat of
Yeah.
combat, you don't really have time to just have a conversation with whatever, like, scarred echo of the Raven Queen's avatar there may be. Because she appeared, and
Okay.
then as she left, there was like a shadow version of herself that you have no idea if
Yeah.
it's like sentient or what. So to sit down and have a
Okay.
conversation with it, you're just going to be. So you probably don't have time
Okay.
to like
How
know
far am
whether or
I?
not you get a
How
response.
far am I? How far am I from the shrine?
You are 15 feet.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action cast spiritual weapon and hit it with that first. And see if I get a reaction out of like the territory or the dragon. Um,
Okay, make an attack
yeah,
roll.
so that'll be my okay.
What spiritual weapon are you conjuring?
Just a basic level 2.
Okay, what form does the spiritual weapon take?
Oh, shit, I don't even know. Just a mace or something like that is fine.
Okay.
All right, so the attack is a 23 to hit.
Okay, go and roll damage.
Okay. Damage is 9 points of force damage. Did it seem
Okay.
to have any effect on anything?
So the spiritual mace just like hits the rock and kind of gets like stuck inside of it, and
Okay.
didn't seem to have much effect.
Okay.
Did it like do? If Cass can
Did
see,
it like
did it do
damage it or
damage?
fracture it?
Did not seem to do any damage.
Okay.
All right.
Good idea, Eddie.
Yep, I was just trying to think out of the box. All right. As my action, I am going to use my channel divinity. Who is within 30 feet of me?
Sundar.
All right. You can gain up to 45 hit points, but it cannot put you over half.
And I'm already over half.
Oh, you are? Okay, well, I'm gonna regain my bit of hit points, but Yeah. Let's see. That was my channel divinity, the preserve life.
Okay, got it. That is
And
going to bring us.
that is my turn.
Okay, that's going to bring us to Dragon. It's going to make another legendary action, tail attack Barrick while he's on the ground.
Cool.
That hits. This is an additional, much better. Hold on. 22 bludgeoning.
So I subtract 3 before I have it, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That brings us to Jinbong. Jinbong is going to run over here. He's going to jump. And then, like, kind of kung fu, like Avatar-esque, like make some motions with his hands, some like quick gestures. And then he kind of like hits his chest and then makes a triangle with his fingers. And as he pushes out, you watch as there is almost this like geometric shape that begins to like exude this heat. And then this little candle light comes out as he is going to cast fire that he's going to detonate over here.
Am I in the blast?
This guy.
You are not in the blast radius. He's lodging it up.
Is in tune with the elements.
The dragon is going to, as it sees this, it's like it has time to like roar at Jinbong's direction, and then it takes its wing and like bats, just like bats this gust of wind towards the little candlelight that actually throws it way off course. And as it detonates, he makes the save and will only take. Wow. That's unlucky. 17 fire damage.
Did that guy back there get hit at all?
Nope.
Damn. That's that guy.
Yeah, you go basically almost completely diffused. End of his turn, he's going to use his final legendary action to tail attack. That's a huge hit.
Major, okay.
Oh yeah, fine.
So that's 15. That brings us to Dragon.
Oh,
Still
already went.
triple digits go.
Jeez.
Legendary actions. So first, it's going to take its hasted attack
Oh,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Maybe I
To-
should mention John.
bite Varric. Oh, thank God for advantage. Okay. That is a 26.
To hit?
Yeah.
That does hit.
Oh, not great. 13 piercing.
30?
13.
Okay.
Wow, great roll. And then 8 cold.
Do I also have that?
Nope.
But I'm resistant to cold.
Yep, you do.
Oh.
And it is
Oh, I have a
fighting.
small?
Yep.
It's fun. Makes it easier for me to grapple it.
It is now going to. So you are considered grappled and restrained.
Cool.
It's now going to take its action. Where is Shar? Oh, right. I have no idea. So it knows that Cass is on the other side of this. It is sort of going to fly here.
Whee!
Gets into the radius of this thing. Dex save. Failure. Take another 20 necrotic.
nice.
Just for the hell of it. Make a Constitution save. Oh, great. You lucky fucker.
Unhasted?
Oh.
Well, he didn't cast haste. The goblin did.
Well, yeah, it was the goblin
that's right.
who's
Sorry, my bad.
concentrating,
I
Now,
forgot.
if I'm not mistaken,
fortunately.
thank you, James. I have advantage on that saving. That works. Okay.
Keeping it fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that, it's gonna drop Varric here.
Dude has no respect for me.
It is, however, going to continue to go towards Cass.
Wow.
So,
I ain't been doing anything to you.
Actually, as it's here, as it drops Varric, it stops, like squares up with the visage of the Raven Queen that just has done that same thing, where just like turns its head towards the dragon, and it gets down on its haunches, and it just like moves in her face, and you watch as like ice and like dragon spittle just like flies past the ghostly visage as these two like colossal like avatars are just like locked in. That is going to be its frightful presence. I need everyone here except for Sean to make a wisdom saving throw.
oh, good. I'm good at those ones. I think.
Come on. Yes. Natural 20. Or probably not that great.
Wow.
22?
Success.
Oh, God. Thank God.
Unnatural
19.
Success.
Oh,
20?
Alara, give me that wisdom save whenever you get a chance.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
As it makes that roar, it like whips around, rushes Cass.
Cool.
Starts out with 2 claw attacks.
Damn it.
Advantage. That is a 25 for the first one. Ooh, are you kidding me? 16 for the second one.
Miss.
And then big money, these dice. 20 for the third, which is a bite attack.
Fuck.
So for the claws, you will 15 slashing,
Okay.
and for the bite,
Crunching.
ooh, not the best. 18 piercing.
Okay. Con it or tree shred still up. Literally just barely.
nice.
Well, hold on. I wasn't done.
Well, hold on. I'm taking it attack by attack. Second attack, still up.
Well, I wasn't done with the second attack.
Oh. Okay, first
It was
attack.
plus another 11 cold damage
Okay.
added to the second attack.
11. So that's 26 total.
Yep.
I'll just use. Is it okay if I just use the things that I rolled?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 18 for that second con. So I think that still saves.
Okay, it's still good. You are grappled, and it's not.
Yep.
Get this just right. Yeah, there we go. That's good. So helpless. All right. Perfect. All right. That is going to. It's got about. Well, hold on. How much movement does haste do? Double. You don't say. Okay. We've got quite a bit of movement. Very good.
Dragon's scared of me.
I'm scared of
Stand and
it.
fight. Don't be afraid.
Circle of life.
It's old. It's dying.
melee.
We got this.
It is going to fly
Who are you taking me to?
over
Oh
here
my god, okay.
and down
Oh gosh.
here.
Well, see you guys next campaign.
That's so far. This is like my least favorite part of fighting something that flies.
Yeah.
I had to chase it.
Yep. All right. That is going to bring us to Cass.
So it chomps down on my torso. Can't wriggle free. As it carries me across the battlefield, Cass looks into its little undead eyes and gives it a wink. I'm gonna misty step.
It's very much not undead. There's
Oh, it's-
parts of its snout that are decaying.
Okay.
This is a very alive dragon.
Oh, I misunderstood. Okay.
Yeah.
I look into its almost undead eyes, give it a wink, and misty step out of its mouth.
Okay.
Right next to the tree.
Okay.
On the ground. The tree on the ground. And as I spend 5 feet of my movement to step into the tree, I will take another shot. Does it still have the advantage thing from you, Varric? Or has that been triggered yet?
Anyone who makes an attack on it until the end of my turn has advantage.
Until the end of your turn, I like that.
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on. That's so weird. Until the end of until the end of your next turn.
Yeah.
And you
Got
did
it.
it on a held action.
Sorry,
Makes more sense.
before the start of my next turn.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you're at advantage.
Okay. I will make a precursor shot at advantage. Don't crit. Do not crit. 23.
23 is its armor class.
Oh, I'm gonna do it, man. I'm gonna do it. So that is 4, 5, 6.
What are you gonna do?
He's gonna do it.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Something that I might only do once per campaign.
Ooh.
27 points of damage. And the hex grows. Now, anybody who hits with an attack deals an additional 1d6 damage.
That's the product damage, right?
It just force. It just says target takes
Okay.
an additional 1d6 force damage from attacks of any source.
From any source. Okay.
Just attacks, not like damage.
Yep. So as you are on the ground, Misty Steps, you reach out, fire, and then there's this moment where you look down and you see 5 starving, hungry kobolds that are just looking at you. Look back up at the dragon, look back at you, and then just leap at you as you just like grab the tree and pull yourself through it and like barrel roll into it. Does it have to be a tree you can see?
Nope, I know the location of every tree within 500 feet.
Okay, where do you want to go?
The light to the west of the globe, is that an enemy or an ally? Southwest of the globe. Well, actually, I pop out there. Who cares?
This one?
No, down.
Southwest.
This?
Yep.
That's Jim Bomb.
Cool. Perfect.
Jimon!
You
Jimon!
dive you dive through as Jinbong like tears the tree and turns with a defensive stance, sees you, and just goes, "Oh, hello, Kestis," and then looks up, and there's a dragon like diving at the tree, and then he just like flinches and it closes, and you just hear a crashing like 300 feet the other way.
Hey, Jinbong 4. Hell of a fight. Spend half my movement to stand up from prone. And use my 15 feet to run into the globe, if I can make it.
You can just dive and get just inside of the globe behind this rock. At which point Jinbong like casually turns over towards you, looking around, seeing you, says, "You have all killed quite a lot of goblins here." That is going to bring us to
For the hell of it, I'll inspire Jinbong 4 with that action.
Perfect. I love it. That brings us to our nameless hunter. He is going to be moving towards the dragon. I forgot to move for the kobolds. We'll do them now. This one because that's the only viable target here. This one's going to double, or he's going to move here, and he's going to throw a glass shard. That's going to miss. You watch as the kobold that threw that cloth sack at you takes this like crystalline, like just stone that looks kind of like a shard of the stone in the middle, and it's just like loosely wrapped with twine and like animal furs around it. And as he pulls it out, he just goes like, "Ah," and he like grunts in pain as it begins to freeze his own hand. And he just like chucks it at this hunter, who just like, as he's like drawing his bow, just like dodges it and just is annoyed at the kobold as he's aiming up to fire. This one's gonna rush forward. And he is going to cast a Ray of Frost. Ooh, that's going to hit. So he's going to take 10 points of damage from him. All right, so then he is going to retaliate. The first one. Oh, fails his concentration check.
Oh.
He's going to retaliate. Fire 2 shots. Hit. And hit. Eight, 1 and 9. So 17 total. So, okay. So let's see how he does here. Okay, he makes both concentration checks.
That he does make his concentration check?
He does. But he is very bloodied, as he's just got like this, it's like penetrating wound in his chest from an arrow that's still in there. With that, this is going to continue running this way and make his way this way towards the fray. That is going to bring us to lair action. Jessica, would you please roll a d4?
Three.
The only person who's not going to get affected
She's just
in a literal
hello,
different
guys.
I'm
We'll be
unbiased
back in a little
party.
bit.
Yeah,
Sipping
unbiased.
on tea, waiting for her next turn.
Mhm. No, rope trick, it's great. I love it. I love that you're using it.
Okay, with that, let's see here. Or better yet,
What's that? What's happening?
it's going to create a wall of ice here. And then each creature that was in a space gets pushed to the opposite side. Cast it from here. And I think there's someone in here I can't quite get to.
It's me.
Damn it. Alright.
Why is she Sandara mid game?
Because I had a Sundara early game Hero Forge and I made a new one.
Okay.
I'll probably make another one.
I didn't even think about updating our looks.
Yeah, I gotta update mine again. I want to.
Cass is a lot more inexplicably sexy now.
Alright. That wall of ice has been created.
Wait, isn't Alara in there too?
Yeah, she is.
I'm hiding in there somewhere.
Might get you. Get out of there.
Hey, get down.
I told you not to talk to me like that anymore, Pierce.
How many times do you have to get on a dragon before you understand, Beric?
I didn't ride on it this time.
Okay.
I thought
That brings us to top of the round. Actually, yeah, before the top of the round, the dragon is going to take 2 legendary actions, and you just all vaguely hear movement around the cast. That brings us to Beric.
Varric stands up.
After movement.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't gonna roll everywhere though. And sees a new wall of ice, and Sandara, and just kind of goes up to Sandara casually.
You do not see Sandara. Oh, wait. Yeah, you do. Never mind.
I know who I see. And just kind of like, so what's the plan? And then I'll hold my action for if the dragon comes near me, I can bop it.
That is going to bring us to Sonic.
So the dragon is out of sight?
You have no idea. You are in an extra dimensional space. You jump in the kitty closet.
Ah, shit.
So
I
you have
can't
to
see.
peek. I don't think so. I think you have to peek out to see what's going on.
Okay.
kitty club.
Shar is going to drop out of the extra dimensional rope world.
Okay. As you do, you would see one kobold pursuing this hunter over here, who's kind of running away from them towards your other friends. After he's like firing arrows behind him. You look over here, you see Varric Sandara, a new wall of ice has just appeared out of nowhere. Everyone else in your party is out of sight. There's no sign of where the dragon could be.
All right. With 70 feet of movement, can I make it to the top of the ice wall?
So cool.
Do you have 70 feet?
Well, that's with. Oh, I have to. This is if I
Yep.
did make. Okay, I see.
Now, you still do, you can generate that much movement with a dash.
With a what?
And yet, with a dash. And you can bonus action dash as a rope.
Mm,
God.
how far can I get with 35 feet?
About that far.
Okay.
7 times.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna hold my action until until something happens.
Okay. Do you want a bonus action hide?
No.
Okay. That is going to bring us here. Sundara.
Mm,
I prefer not to gravel it.
I mean, I'm just here to accommodate you. I'm not really doing much. And then I will cast a spell. So you see Sonora like reaches towards the sky and some golden stars appear, like ignite in the sky above her, and then they like whoosh down and start casting shadows around her. Sort of like the dress she wore for Faraday's ball, but for real this time. And I cast Crown of Stars.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
And I'm going to yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and send my first mote of energy to the goblin or kobold that is concentrating on that spell.
You have no line of sight on it.
I don't need line of sight. It just says,
Just fucking hit him with the ATG. All right.
yeah, a creature within 120 feet of me. So, I mean, I don't know if he's too far out. That might be fair.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack.
All right. And I've got an 8 sorcerer up, so I'm going to do it with advantage.
You're so
that
magic. It's fucking.
Is the 21 to hit.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Um, 39.
Holy fuck.
Jesus.
Okay. Do you want to do this or do you want me to?
Yeah, you can do it.
Thank
Just
you.
grab the stars showing up.
Because you watch as like Sundara just casually, as she's talking to you, just like, I'm here to accommodate you, as she's casting the spell, and as she like makes this final like somatic movement, you watch as almost like flares just begin to like shoot up all around her from these runes that have been like engaged in the floor and the ceiling of this chasm, where they coincide, and these like millions of little stars and motes of light that almost exist she's created inside this chasm begin to converge on each other and like almost just exponentially grow brighter and brighter and brighter until you just have like a handful of these motes where one just like shoots off like a cruise missile like straight up in the air and then slowly like locks on a target and accelerates, and then you just hear especially you Cass, you hear this no, as this kobold just dies over here.
Crazy.
With that, you hear from the southwest a dragon roar over here.
Cool.
Oh.
Perfect.
And then I will take a step back into the globe.
Okay. Step back into the globe.
Does the globe like alter our ability to talk to each other in
Nope.
any way?
Not at all. Well, I guess technically if you cast a spell at me from outside the globe, yes, it would.
I wasn't planning on it.
Didn't think so.
Okay. That is going to bring us to Jinbone.
Where's Jimbong? Also in the ice wall?
Yeah, he's on the other side, I think.
He's on the side right here. He hears the dragon over here. He's going to turn this way, move over to the ice wall. He's going to again make some of these movements, and as he like crosses his arms, just reaches them out and make like a claw and a palm towards the ice wall itself. And he's going to spend key points to cast Burning Hands.
Oh.
Which will melt the ice.
Good shit, Jinbone. 4.
Yes, Jinbon.
4.
Wow.
Bon, go.
Jinbong
4.
really, showing up, doing his thing for the team. Significantly more powerful than I had assumed.
We haven't even seen his eyes go full red.
Yeah. One of us has
Hey
to.
guys, so on my turn, if I'm not answering, I'm going to do a mass cure wounds of 3d8 plus 12 and a bonus action attack on the statue again with the spiritual weapon.
It's your turn, so that's what you'll do. So
Okay,
3d8 plus
cool.
12.
Let me. Yep.
Do you want me to roll it? Or you got it?
Yeah, go ahead. You guys can go ahead and
Okay.
handle it. I got 8 as fussy right now.
Okay.
Fussy baby.
Wow, I rolled really
Mhm.
well. So that's
Thank you.
21 plus 12, 3d8 plus 12, 21 plus 12.
Who gets that?
Mass cure wounds, I think it said, which would be doink, 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 doink. Everybody except for Shar.
So 33 points.
Yep.
Huge.
And then spiritual weapon against the. Oh.
I'm like almost back to full, guys. I'm ready for another round of getting whipped
Ready
back
for
to.
round 2 of round 1.
Yeah.
This time the spiritual weapon does hit the damage threshold.
Oh.
Ooh, I want it. I want to touch it.
And the rock fracks.
Definitely not a cursed item.
Not
It
even.
reveals a lot more of that, like almost like frozen flame beneath. As it cracks open, the temperature in the room drops about another 10 or so degrees.
Ooh, chilly.
I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Cool. Love it. Love Constitution saving throws. It's my second best. Nice. 23.
Okay.
I got an 8.
Fuck.
13. Actually, with
Okay.
trance of order, that's 18.
17.
6.
Okay. 6 for Cass. Cass and Alara, you are both chilled.
Ooh.
Okay.
So your
Chill,
movement
chill.
speed is reduced by 5. And if you are still chilled, the next time you take cold damage, you have vulnerability to that damage.
Cass, I thought you were the ice boy.
It's
He
concentration.
is the ice boy.
No, that dropped when I did
Oh,
tree
yeah,
stride.
I forgot.
That brings us to the dragon.
No, I mean I thought you had the magic ice power and Centaur had the fire power. Or did I
Yeah,
get
but
that?
you do have to think about it.
That
Yeah.
brings us to Cass.
You have to think about it.
Dragon's not going?
Oh, we don't know what Dragon's doing. Dragon's being sneaky sneak. I don't like that.
Well, it had haste cast on it, and the haste.
Oh.
I spin around being exhausted.
Oh boy. Okay, so I heard it from the southwest, correct?
Yeah.
Can you zoom out, please? Can I get a scope of the trees? Can I make it to the
This
tree?
fella's-
Can I make it to the tree to my southwest with 25 feet of movement? Well, yeah, because it took me 15
Yeah.
to get where I was.
Yeah.
So I will do that, spend 5 feet of movement, step inside, and pop out. Yep, right there.
Coolio.
Keep
Dude,
my eyes
tree
out for a
stride
dragon.
is
Broken.
absolutely insane.
It
Yeah,
is-
what
it
the
is
heck?
like permanent dimension door with concentration. I love it.
Yep, there's a
and-
tree.
There's a dragon.
Okay, no more advantage now, so I will spend a luck point to give myself advantage, and I'm quickly running out of these.
How many luck points do you have?
Your proficiency. I've got 2 left.
Oh wow, that's not horrible.
Come on. Fucking come on. Okay. That one's cocked. 27. Okay.
7 hits.
So that is 1, 2. Okay. 16. 27 points of damage. And it is primed once again.
Well, how many prime stacks do we have?
2.
Okay.
I'm playing video games right now.
For the love of God, nobody crit this guy. Actually, I don't know that it matters.
I don't think they can control that.
I know. Okay, well, it might not matter. It says, blah, 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 blah. On a critical hit, you may inflict blah, blah, blah. So it doesn't say on a critical hit, you do.
Have to, yeah.
Is that a distinction that matters?
I made that up so long ago. I think it has to be you that makes a critical hit.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. So yeah, nobody better fucking crit.
Okay.
Um,
That brings us to do anything else, guys?
Yeah, hold on. How much movement do I have left? From up to the tree takes 5 feet of movement to transport.
So you have 10 feet.
Bonus action, I will use a spell slot to Misty Step 30 feet back to the north. Or run 10 feet to the north, Misty Step.
So 40.
Yeah.
Okay, you can get cover here, essentially. Okay.
Yep, end of turn.
Okay. As soon as you step out of the tree, look down, fire at the dragon, you watch as you like hit it through the snout, and the bullet goes through and through. It just like knocks its head back. It looks up and just lets out a loud roar. Legendary action, wing attack, move its space, get into your space.
Oh, okay.
That brings us to Kobold. It's going to throw another ice bomb.
It's cold.
It's going to hit. I'm going to deal 10 points of cold damage, which this individual is resistant to. So he takes 5, and he is in the chill. He sees the dragon here. He is going to run 30 feet. Okay, he's within sharpshooter range. He's going to, despite the kobold attacking, he's going to get down low, plant the great bow into the ice, knock an arrow, and fire twice.
That rhymed.
Both of them are going to bounce off the scales, not quite penetrating the armor. With that, he's going to turn and take a defensive kind of position, keep an eye out on both the kobold and the dragons between. That brings us to James. Go ahead and roll a d4.
D4, I love it. Two.
Okay.
Anytime you've asked me to roll, I've cut it right in the middle.
Yeah. With that, the dragon is going to let out a roar, and the whole chasm begins to shake. Jagged ice shards fall from the ceiling. One is going to strike Cass. One is going to strike Sindara. One is going to strike. Against Cass, this is a 15 to hit.
15 to hit?
Yep.
Miss.
Against Sindara, that's a natural 1.
Yes.
Against Alara, terrible. 10.
Nice.
They all miss. No one gets hurt by flare action. Top of the round, Barrick and Shar.
Well, I've held my action. Can I still use that before the end of this round?
This is the one time that check either might not even be enough.
Was far away. What's 5 times 44?
I know. I'm like, I had
That's 220.
220. I had to look it up.
120 what feet?
Yeah.
Sick. Okay.
This is a heavy crossbow?
Yeah.
Is that 2
You're a
freely?
sharpshooter, right?
Yes.
You have 400 feet of range, so.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, you hit those.
Isn't that awesome? Okay. So I'm gonna take 2 attacks.
Okay.
With the crossbow. Natural 20.
Oh, that's a sneak. That's a sneak
because
attack.
it's 19. Okay.
Oh, wait,
Sorry, Cass.
No, it doesn't matter because it has to be me. Oh, thank God.
Okay. All right. So that's a natural 20 and a so that, what does that come out to? So a 32 and a 29. One of them is a natural 20.
Wait. Does it have to be me?
I don't know.
I'm asking the DM.
I'm just gonna pull. Let me find it. Shit.
What's
That was a sneak attack.
Okay. Jessica, go ahead and roll whatever insane damage is gonna happen.
Yeah, it was sneak attack, you said.
Yeah, you a natural 20 with sneak attack.
Okay, well, I assume I would. Okay, but is it also not a crit?
It is a crit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Roll an extra d6, which gets doubled.
Okay.
Every dice roll gets doubled from now
Every
on.
dice?
All your attack.
From now on.
Okay, sweet.
Not from now on, that was a lie. Just this time.
It was a 1d6? Sorry.
Yeah, you do an additional 1d6 force damage, but because you crit, it's 2d6.
Okay.
No, you cannot do that additional thing. It has to be you, Cass.
Okay,
So I don't get
But-
the D6?
you do.
No, you do.
Okay.
But in a way, this is still good because although it resets the prime,
Yeah. It's hex. Yeah.
so this is still good. Still,
Just makes it a lot harder to hit the crit for me. It's all right.
and then you can go to level 6.
I know.
Which
We have literally not sent a saving throw towards the dragon, which kind of makes that one irrelevant.
I mean,
Put on those.
still, it opens the door for a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 62 points of damage.
Jeez.
Ow.
That's
Wow.
the
Did you add your
rogue we
modifier?
missed.
Did I what?
Did you add your modifier?
My modifier. Yeah.
Okay.
What about the second shot?
Sorry, that was them added together. Separately, they were 34, 14, and then my sneak attack was another 14.
And we doubled all the dice?
Not all of
For the
them,
crit?
just for the crit.
Okay, got it. Okay. Got it. All right. Huge
Then bonus
hits.
action. Can I bonus action hide without moving? It's not even a
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. I mean, no, not really.
I can't just
Have a way to
dissolve
hide.
into
You're
this.
literally out in the oven. Yeah.
Okay. I'll just stay where I'm at. What should I do with my bonus action?
You know what? Actually, yeah, no. Okay. That brings us to Jesus, Barrick.
Well, I'm gonna. Fuck.
I can do it again.
Again? Or you can't?
Yeah.
Alright, send me.
I just see
I
very
just
well.
look at Sandara, give her like the finger gun. So I'm getting vortex works? Is that it?
I have to wait till my turn, so I figured I don't
Okay,
know.
I'll just wait then. I'll hold my action.
Action again?
Yeah. If I question, if I hold my action and I get zapped to the dragon, do I also have movement if I don't move beforehand? I can always swing. Got it. Cool. That changes everything.
Yep. All right.
I guess since I'm holding my action, I'm gonna get inside the dome thing because I feel kind of weird
Yeah, sure, might as well.
standing outside, talking to Sandara from the outside.
All right. Let's
welcome to the
see.
dome.
That brings us to initiative next. Legendary action. Tail
Underdog.
attack against Cass. That is going to be 27 to hit.
Okay.
Oh, fuck off. Are you kidding me? That's 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Got it.
Con save. Sandara, you're up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
con save natural 20.
Wow. Big bucks for that con save, dog.
Keeping it up.
yeah, I'll finger guns back at Varric, and as I I shoot off the gun is when he vortex warps out of here.
Exactly what I wanted is you just spellcast me with finger guns. Greatest achievement. I could die
And
now.
then
Um,
I will wait till his turn resolves for my bonus action.
I just want to say,
I'm counting
Sandara,
all of Varric's damage as Sandara's damage.
I want
Yeah,
to say,
yeah.
there's this slow motion moment where you watch as like Varric steps into in the little ring here, kind of holds his hand up to Sundara, gives Sundara finger guns him back, and one of those like sends him with a vortex warp. Then we cut out, and we cut to a smoky little tavern where you see like an elderly wizard just get up from a table and then just like look off to the distance and then just like kind of smile and nod, knowing that something cool happened.
Hell yeah. Dragon dust, baby.
Yeah.
So with that, Varric, you presumably get dimension toward here
Cool.
towards now. I will say, where are you putting him in space?
In space as an up down or just in general?
Yep, both.
You know, I feel like Varric has to go a little dramatic, so I'm gonna put him 10, like 8 feet above the ground, like almost like interposed with the dragon, almost in his space.
Okay.
Superhero landing.
Yeah, that's exactly
That's
what I'm
what I'm gonna do. I
anticipating.
know what's gonna happen.
And I don't even, we don't even talk about this. I don't even tell him.
Yeah.
I'm just like, he's gonna love this, and then.
So is this like a plunging attack then? You're trying to get above it?
No, I think it's just for the entrance, right?
Just for the entrance. Okay.
It's for the. It's just
Dude,
the
superhero landing. You're there.
garnish. Yeah. All right, baby. Let's hit 3 of these bad boys off.
Finally,
Ooh.
Varric.
That's a 19.
That was great. Wait, not natural 19?
Natural 19.
That's great.
Did I
Wow.
ruin your shit?
That's not a crit from me
Oh, wait.
anymore. It already
No,
got
it's not.
Yeah, it already got popped.
Okay.
Yep. It
So-
already got popped.
It's
It'll hit.
30 whatever. Yeah.
It is.
Okay. We're gonna.
All right, guys, I gotta jump off. But on my turn, I'll just keep up the same stuff. Just heal and smash the rock. One thing I want to do on my turn, if you can, Alex, is just I'm gonna cast protection from energy on my turn, and on myself, and protection from cold.
Okay. Got it.
All right. All right, I'll talk to you guys later, man.
Later.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Okay. Sorry, I was reading my stuff I could do. Should have done that a while ago. 9, 8, 17. 17 for the first one. Number dose, that's the natty we're looking for, homies. Alright. So, with a natural 20, we're gonna add on the distracting strike, which gives others an advantage until the start of my next turn. And that gives us
Good.
where's the 10? Oh, 10, 7, 17, 30 something. What is that? 17? 17? I don't know. I can't add.
17 plus 17, 34.
34 plus 8 is 42 points for that hit. And one more. And that is an 18 plus 13. So that's a hit, right? And 3 plus 8 is 12. No,
11.
11.
The
Sorry.
confidence. I love it.
Yep.
I agree. Yes.
Thank you. So the last one is 12 points of damage. So you guys have advantage until the start of my next turn. Oh, and from the From the what do you call it? I get another attack because of the critical.
That's what.
You is that because of reaction?
That's because of all of my fucking shit.
I mean, if you have
It's a
From
reaction.
Yeah,
Well,
you-
you can,
already use your reaction.
oh yeah, that's right, huh?
and you don't have a bonus action because it's a held action.
Okay. But I would like to, from my from the critical hit, I would like to plant a spore from Moss Warden. I don't know what it does.
Wait, it's a Moss Warden?
I've got it with me. I got it on my back.
Is that what you're hitting with?
No, I'm not hitting you with Moss Warden.
You have to. It has to be Moss Warden. It's a Moss
I don't know. It just says on a critical hit or a kill.
Warden. Yeah, that's. I don't know how I put it in your thing, but that's related to Moss Warden. So
Okay, fine. And I won't plant a spore. I still don't know what it does. I never did it before.
yeah, if only there was but in the cursed chest. All right,
Okay.
Sundara, you have movement bonus action.
Yeah, sorry.
Another complimented.
Finger gun Varric out of here, and then I finger gun towards the dragon and
Yeah.
fire off a moat.
At advantage.
I mean, I already have advantage, so it's exciting.
Double advantage.
Highly efficient.
Well, let's see if we get a 20. We don't. That's a 25 to hit.
That is, and you add a d6 force damage to whatever this is.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, was I supposed to add d6s to all that?
Yep, add
Yes.
3 d6s.
Fuck me.
Every
That's 37.
Good lord.
And she no one's looking as she does second finger gun, but she giggles to herself because she's like, yeah, that was good. That was really good.
love it.
That's another
Uh, You, Sundar, as you giggle to yourself, Jinbong is staring. He looks perplexed, if you could read his face. That brings us to Jinbong, and he turns and says,
Jinbong.
I see you are enjoying this, then. And he just then turns towards the dragon. Man, it's moving all over the place. He's going to step of the wind. Movement. Action. So he's gonna Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, run up the ice wall. Come up, 2 punches. Doink. Hit. Doink. Oh, big ol' hit. Doink. Ooh, 13. That's from 24 points of damage. He's gonna do 2 stunning strikes. Success. Oh yeah, big success.
He's got
And
advantage.
big success. Oh. Good point.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't change any of the hits.
Okay.
That is going to bring us to Alara.
Taking a cold on herself.
She said what she wanted to do. So protection from energy. She's Minecrafting over here. So let's see. That's gonna hit. Okay. Give me a while to whip out this build mode.
Do you think Eddie heard that it was making it colder in here?
I don't know.
Okay.
So once again, now crashes into it and a huge fragment falls off. She will make a con save that she succeeds on. Sundara makes Constitution saving throw.
19.
DC just got to 20. You
Ow.
are chilled.
Damn.
Damn.
Dang.
That brings us to Dragon.
Dragon leave, please.
Looks like he's got a run. He's got a lot of people around him. Probably
gotta
be wise
run,
to
dude.
run.
Probably a good idea to leave.
It's going to circle around Varric and
Oh,
take
shit.
opportunity attacks
I forgot
from.
Does it leave my range?
Yes.
I will
Did it leave my range?
Warcaster. I will Warcaster command it
Okay.
What the hell?
as it tries to leave my range. Cass will just shout out in a booming voice, "Halt, beast!"
Oh, that's cool.
All right. It ignores you with a 23.
Okay.
It's going to whip around. Well, actually, Jinbong misses. It's going to whip around and give y'all a cold breath. When they got back.
Is it in my range?
Yep.
Cool.
Now hold on. Can I hit Centaur with this? Oh my god, I'm so close to it.
Can leave Varric's range and do it.
Oh. You know what?
No.
It's gonna go over here and see this. Fuck. Wait, that's too far. Alright, it's gonna stay here. I need y'all to make Constitution saving throws. Cass, we're still chilled, I believe.
Yes. One stack of chilled.
Con's my second best.
It's an 18 for Cass.
22.
Jinbong fails.
Jinbong.
Jinbong has a inspiration D10.
He cannot succeed.
He still has the inspiration then.
Okay.
That's crazy.
No.
Wow, that's a lot of ones.
Thank God.
Hey.
What I like to hear.
That could be all 11s though, guys. That's still a lot of ones.
However, that is 58 cold damage.
Whoa. I don't think I can make that con save.
No, you can.
Most I can make is 22.
And with you being chilled,
Oh no.
it's 116 points of cold damage.
Okay.
Ugh.
Hold on. Let me, because this actually matters.
Wait, did I fail the?
Yeah, but you have resistance to cold, so you take 29.
22 failed the save?
Oh. Sorry, what did you get again?
I got a 22.
That's the DT. So you quarter it. So 19. Jinbong is very.
Jinbong is what? He's very hurt?
Yeah, Cass, are you alive?
If we were, are we doing insta death is full negative or half negative? Well, it doesn't matter, but if it's half negative, I am on the brink of just instantly dying.
I think it was happening.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what we said.
I don't hit it either way, but I am down to 0. And Cass once again grows a maniacal grin and begins laughing to himself and stays up because of the charm that begins glowing on his neck.
Oh my god, yeah. Alright. And any concentration is down.
I don't know, I'm not unconscious. Oh wait, no, from
Well, but
damage,
did you
from
make the
damage,
save?
damage. Yeah, damage
Yeah.
is impossible.
I mean, you could roll a natural 20, I guess.
No, that wouldn't matter. That's
Wouldn't
not-
it?
No, a natural 20 is an instant save. Not for cons. I don't want to take that.
I mean, the way I play it. No one take it.
I deny it. No.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to.
Tree Stride has done its work.
Yeah, fair. That brings us to. Actually, it still has movement. Yeah, I don't want to be here. Yeah,
In fact, I can't go anywhere because I have
Why?
Sentinel, and I use my reaction to make an attack on it. Therefore, it has 0 movement speed.
You didn't use a reaction to make an attack.
It was because I was on Jasmine's turn that I got sent over here, and you said that was a reaction.
It's not a reaction. It's your action, but it burns your reactions. Also, we discussed this a long time ago, but for Sentinel to work, this is a homebrew, but for Sentinel to work, they can only be one size large.
Okay.
Because otherwise, it's a really stupid feat. It is going to leave. It's going to fly over here and land in front of. It's not going to get hit by that again for the third time. It's going to land here, right next to Sandara and Alara. They'll get between them. Kobolds. Kobold. Ice missile. Hit. Damage. Takes 4 points of damage, doesn't bother him. Corin's turn. He is going to over here, fire on the dragon twice. He's got 100 target. Oh, natural 20. Doink. Okay, so for the natural 20, doink.
So many crits.
10 plus the 6, 16, 21 points pierced. That brings us to lair action. Jasmine, would you roll a d4?
Mm-hmm.
Pierce, do you still have that hunter's mark on it?
I never had hunters.
4.
Yes. The debuff is still on it.
Okay.
4?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Out of little kobold holes. I rolled a 6 on my d6.
Wow.
Kobolds appear. Top of the round. Before we get to top of the round, this kind of fucks what I was going to do.
Do we skip past?
Dragon is going. We did skip past.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you say?
We skipped Cass.
No.
Okay.
That's it. Let's do the thing where you don't tell anyone what you.
He's up though, right?
What?
He's standing.
Oh, yeah, I do.
You're
have
making a death save,
I
right?
do have to make a death save.
Yeah.
Death save is made.
Don't tell anyone what you get. Don't tell anyone. Yep. Just message me on Discord or something. Tell me what. That
okay.
brings us to.
I'm still standing. I get a turn, man.
He can do
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
That brings us to Varric, but before that, we're going to do a legendary action, tail attacking.
No, I don't know anymore.
He's gonna do stuff, is what he's saying, because he's standing and conscious.
Oh, right. My bad.
This is confusing.
I knew that, but somehow I was like, wait. Sorry, what do you do?
Cass furiously runs off the ledge and jumps. And 10 feet before he hits the ground, vanishes into a puff of green smoke, misty steps, 30 feet forward, gun firing as soon as he lands.
So we've learned from Alara physics that this still would cause damage.
Is this cliff 30 feet or higher? If it's higher than 30 feet, I will take.
Yeah, you're
I'm
right.
fine
You're
taking
right.
damage.
No, that's just style point. Well, damage equals a density.
I know.
So just give me. It's not 30 feet. You're fine. You can do that.
Cass is very reckless.
You can make it here.
Right now.
You also get your Bird of Prey ability, which doesn't often come into play.
Oh, well, in that case, I will fire in the air before I land.
Yeah, you can do it as you're in the air or whatever. But you get your Bird of Prey.
Do I have advantage from Varric? Okay.
My turn has not started yet.
Yep.
Come on. This is the only time. Please, everyone else has gotten a crit. Please.
I have a crit.
Please. No. 22.
That gets us to 6, though, doesn't it?
It gets us to 5.
I thought we were at 5.
No, we're at
Okay.
Okay. Wait, were we? No. I think it is 5. Yes. So now it takes an additional. I'm out of d6s. Alright.
Oh, so now it takes an initial 2d6 from every source.
Yes.
Wow, that's
23 points of damage. That's the end of my turn.
And you have 1 bullet in the chamber.
1 bullet in the chamber.
Okay. All right, that brings us to top of the round. It's in legendary action. Tail attack. 18 to hit.
Hit.
Terrible roll. 13 points of bludgeoning damage. That brings us to Varric and Dar.
Just for flavor, I think at this point there is noticeable vines and plant growth all around this dragon.
Yeah, there are absolutely like these green, like vibrant vines.
Is he within 120 feet of me? Okay. Varric, do you want to go?
Sure.
Yeah, he is within 120 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will attempt to get down the mountain thing I'm on. I mean, did Cass land it?
With a Misty Step.
You saw your dead friend magic off a cliff, and then you're just like,
Yeah. I mean, can I like scale down?
Yeah, give me an athletics check.
Cool. I do those good. 31.
Okay.
Nice.
So it's a plus 15 athletics.
What's your movement speed?
30.
So you can make it to about here, and you got a hell of a lot more than 30 feet without us. You basically like did a slide off the top of the cliff and like did a running, and that actually like gave you some.
Awesome. And I see some kobolds,
Yeah.
and I got some axes that are hungry.
Okay.
27 to hit.
What for the closest ones?
Hmm?
Which ones are you aiming at?
The one that's can I get the one on the other side of Alara? I mean Sandara.
Yep.
That one first.
Roll damage.
11 points.
It's dead.
Okay. And then the next one will be just the one closest.
Okay.
And that's 22 to hit. And that is another. That's 12.
Okay.
And
This one's
then
alive.
that one's alive?
Yep.
Well, that's all the axes I had, so
Okay.
it's just alive, I guess.
Okay. That's going to bring us to.
Oh wait, I didn't use my bonus action. Oh, I don't have any axes. Never mind.
That's going to bring us to Shauna.
Okay. So if he's in 120 feet, I'm gonna make 2 attacks with my hand crossbow, and then I'm gonna bonus action a 3rd attack with 2 weapon fighting. And do I still get the what is it from Cass? D6s for every attack?
You get 2d6 for every attack.
2d6 for every attack, okay. Does a 22 hit?
It does.
Okay. I got a natural 19, so does that count as a critical hit? No.
But it hits.
Okay, yeah. And then one more. Does a 21 hit?
Yep.
Sick. Okay. So that's 3, 6. Damn, that rolls
Back.
13. Okay.
Nice.
And then also I get a sneak attack, correct? Because he is within 5
Yep.
feet of.
You do.
And then an extra 2d6 for the sneak attack. Okay. Okay, so that's 25, 45, 13, 58 points of damage. And how far am I from him?
So, I mean, you would have had to move here to get to 120 feet.
Okay. So how far from there to him now?
120 feet.
Oh, okay. So 120. So, well, how much of my movement was used?
20.
20. Okay. Shit. I guess I'll just stay there for now. I'll stay put.
Okay. All right. And that brings us to Sundari.
Wall of fire.
Oh shit.
I'm sure you heard that.
No,
Um,
it didn't go through, so that's
Oh.
okay.
It will be a ringed wall circling, so it's like skirting past Lara and then hitting those kobolds behind the dragon, and then fire. What is it? One side of the wall deals the damage, so the side facing inwards.
What does a? No, I can't. I'm gonna legendary resistance.
Finally.
I think you still take half damage.
I do.
Okay.
All right. What kind of shape are we doing here?
A little circle.
Well, I guess
Little oval.
You're trying to.
I'm just trying to
hit-
hit those three and then the dragon and
Are
not
you trying
hit
to
the
enclose? Are
Lara.
you trying to enclose this?
Ideally, yes.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna get to work for you here, and then you just do your thing.
Sorry. And then globe of invulnerability goes down.
How many? It's 60 feet. So that's 12.
20 feet in diameter.
Jesus. Oh, 20 feet in diameter.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I might not be able to get some of those
So that's like 5, 10. You can go 5, 10, 15, 20. You can get these guys.
Yay.
Okay.
Okay, so that's dexterity saving throws.
Yeah. Success. Success. Fail. Success.
20 damage.
He's alive. He is alive. He is dead. He is dead.
And
Okay.
then I would like to. Am I in opportunity of attack range?
Yep.
Ah, dang. All right, stand my ground. Gonna mote him in the face.
Okay.
It's a bonus action. That is a. Got advantage, thank gosh, because that was a 1. That's a 29 to hit.
That hits.
And that is. And do I still get the 6s?
Yes.
2 6s.
Wowzers.
That's 36 damage.
You cool, dude?
Do you want to do this or do you want me to?
Whoa!
Yay! Ground first! You can do it. My first dragon kill.
Okay. So with that, you just like hold out your arms and you just concentrate this wall of fire, just the center of this gold in this fire. And as the flames are beginning to like leap up this dragon and just like catch like fire to places that should not be able to catch on fire, you watch it slowly, just like very tiredly, is like swatting at you and heading towards you. At which point, it just like tries to crush you with a claw, thinks it gets you, and then looks down, and you're right under just with a finger, and right through the base of the skull. The smoke just fires through it, and you can see through the other side as it just collapses, unmoving, for a second.
Uh-oh.
as you watch as within one of the scales, you see the similar looking mote of light begin to ring out, and you hear this little chime, and the dragon just kind of pops and like gradually like rises back up.
What?
It is at 0 hit points and still moving.
Hell yeah, brother.
Using our goods against us.
Okay.
I think a
With
lot
that,
is the right idea.
with that, it is going to take a legendary action. Actually, better yet, no, it doesn't at this point. Just curiosity. Wall of Fire. Do I take the damage when the spell's?
Oh,
I think so.
yes. Wait. Ends its turn within 10 feet, or when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn, or ends its turn there. So no.
It doesn't change anything because you did enough damage just with the moat. Regardless. Nope. I'm going to. Yeah, no, I'm gonna my ground. I'm gonna do what I want to do. It's gonna stay in the fire for now. Legendary action, tail attack, Syndra.
Damn.
It's a 32.
Yeah, that hits.
17 bludgeoning. Jinbong, double dash, low on key points. Dragon, legendary action, tail attack. That's a 31.
How's Sandara looking? Just quick visual.
She's okay.
18 bludgeoning.
Was that to me again?
Yep.
She coughs a tiny bit of blood,
Okay.
but it's just a small amount. You might not even see it. She wipes her right really fast.
Dragon's turn with the kobolds. The dragon will allow the kobolds to go first. This kobold's going to attack. The boar is going to try to ram you, Sandra. You sidestep it easily. This one is going to jump out of the fire. He is going to attempt to cast a Mass Cure Wounds on himself, Dragon, and Sandura. Or not Sandura. This kobold here.
Okay, never mind.
Mass Cure Wounds.
Counterspell.
Sick. That brings us to the dragon. The dragon is going to move here. Oh, it's worth it. He doesn't have to be within range of this. All right, who here's chilled?
Does it go away when you get damaged, or does it remain?
Yes.
Oh, I asked 2 questions. I'm sorry.
It goes away when damaged.
Okay.
I'm chilled.
I'm not chilled.
Knowing what he does with these breath weapons.
Now, what's
Might not look
crazy
so
is I don't think this was not necessarily my intention. I don't think there's any way it's pleasant and magical.
That's a pretty good breath weapon lineup.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it really
it's
is
pretty
solid.
Good. In fact,
F that kobold too.
He's gonna get further back because he only really needs all of you. Like, he can go as far back. He can go this far back. So
That's so perfect.
yeah, everybody but Star. Let's see. Just gonna go back here.
Half
We'll
this
say.
guy just optimizing.
I know. I feel so evil. Choices. Also, he's here. You can fly here. I think this is it. Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh.
I like that one.
Yeah,
I prefer that one.
yeah, I'm cool with that one.
Now, what's crazy is we're gonna go here.
Cool.
Sorry, this really matters because if this hits, yeah, that does it.
Nice.
I guess I don't know how large the cone is, to be honest. It doesn't really say.
Does it specify?
Nope.
It's weird that you can change the degree
That's kind of cool. Yeah.
like that, yeah.
I'll call it a third, but I think that will definitely do it.
How would you even calculate that with feet?
Okay.
Whoa,
Okay.
you're a little targeted.
So that's gonna be Sundara, Cass, Varric, Jinbong, everybody but Alara.
Honestly, yeah,
Even
I mean.
Jinbong?
And the 2 kobolds.
Yeah.
Not those
Yeah,
guys in
I
particular.
mean they're dead. They're dead. But
What is this, a Constitution saving throw?
yeah.
I sent you my 7 death saving throw.
Universe.
Nice.
I
Gotta
mean,
roll actual
does
dice
it
with this
matter?
one.
It does. It's damage, right? Any damage procs it.
Damage just does. Does it proc it or doesn't it just fail?
Well,
You just fail. You
It
take the
might-
damage and you fail.
you're right. It might. Yeah. Because it's not my turn, so it's just an auto fail.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
$28.
Success.
19.
Fail.
Sorry, dude. We're in the fucking.
Sundara, what's her max hit points?
133.
And you were chilled, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you did not get healed.
Nope.
Here's what I'm gonna say. I will say when you cast the wall of fire, it would have cleared your stack of chilled.
Warm, thank God.
You do, however, Sundara, you take 75 points of damage. Varric, you take 37 points of cold damage.
And then half of that as well.
And then half of that as well.
Do math.
Jinbong takes 37 points of cold damage and he is down.
No.
No.
Cass, what happens to Cass?
Ice rims his body as he attempts to stand upright and is almost a living frozen statue. But he grins through it and continues laughing maniacally.
I don't like this, Cass.
I know it's scary.
Now, here's the thing, Pierce. I don't know that that's true.
Why?
Because was not your first death save a natural one?
Nope.
Oh, you just said. I thought you were giving me your dice.
No.
Because you said one fail. I thought that was a natural one.
Kind of blows the illusion now, but no, I have 2 death fails. 2 death
Sorry.
You're good.
Sorry.
I literally got chills.
I was hoping you would give me which numbers of death saves.
Just give you the number.
I want to see the number.
Got it.
Okay. I thought that was it.
It still
okay.
might be right now.
It might be because it's your turn now.
Yep. Now.
Wait, we skipped Alara?
Nope.
Now.
Oh, Alara. Oh, I will say, hold on. We did skip Alara.
She said what she was gonna do.
And I mean,
she said what she was
channel
gonna do.
divinity right here. No, she said heal. She would chant. And Eddie texted us. If things get really bad, can one of you look over my bigger spells and feel free to fire it off?
Here's what I'm gonna do.
I think she's focused on the rock purely.
I think we all know that Alara does not let us die.
Here's the thing. She would have acted before the dragon did that. So any healing she does is gonna retroactively be before the ice breath.
Oh, she just straight up skipped. Okay.
Yeah, I actually just straight. So Cass is obviously basically dead.
He's a walking dead man, yeah.
Yeah, so I think she's gonna focus her efforts there. Unfortunately.
As much as you want to die.
Yeah.
Wow, she still has a channel divinity preserve life. I'm peeping.
He really wants to play Natasha real bad.
Well, the thing is that wouldn't have done much until after the dragon breath, so I don't think she's gonna do that. She will.
Actually, I don't.
She is gonna jump a mass cure wounds though, at 7th level.
Anything.
What is that?
That's gonna be a lot of fucking healing. That's 33 points of healing to everybody except for
33?
That was before the dragon breath, right?
Before the dragon.
Okay. So, I have 33 points of healing. I rolled for the dragon breath. I failed the save, even though it didn't really matter.
So now you are down.
We retain death saving throws.
You do.
So now I'm at 1 and down.
You're at 1 and down.
Got it.
So a natural 1 ends it.
Yep. Okay, another point. Do we make death saves at the beginning or end of your turn?
Well, so here's the thing. How many of those charms do you have on?
I just have 1. I didn't realize there was a charge thing.
Yeah, because otherwise you just feel and it's infinite. So once you're back up, then you gotta wait a day to be able to use it.
Oh shit.
Okay. Death saving throw.
Okay, got it.
So it wasn't a natural 1 or a natural 20? Guys.
I don't know. Cass is on the ground, not moving.
That's Cass's turn. It is going to go
Oh.
to kobolds, who are all dead except for this one.
Did the Alar's healing bring back Bonbon?
No.
No. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. On my turn, I am conscious because I was brought up. Breath attack hits me. Abeyance.
Okay.
Oh, wow. This man is.
Abeyance. Okay. All right. Okay. Abeyance.
I have.
Okay, this is really risky. Okay, so
Yep.
undo that death save. It's your turn.
I'm not even sure how he's feeling at this point. Or this is a lot of fuckery.
Yeah.
So he. Fucking Christ! I really want to hit this. I don't think it matters though.
I feel like you have to.
I don't think it matters because I can only do
Are
one.
you up right now?
I am up, but I am going to be down soon.
Dancing with death.
Yeah. Still maniacal. Cass plants his feet and aims the gun at the dragon and fires 3 Eldritch Blasts at him. I will use. It doesn't cost any. It doesn't cost any action economy to use Lucky, so for 2 of them I will have advantage. I will use Lucky for 2 of the hits. Actually, I'm not sure it matters, but I don't know.
I don't think it. Your attack rolls matter.
Okay. 29.
Hit.
Natural 1. Thank God for that. 18.
Miss.
No. 23.
It's still up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. You had to hit all 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dang. Yep.
Okay.
It's the end of my
So
turn.
confused.
Instead of bullets coming out of Cass's gun, there are 3 sickly green beams that fire out. And 1 goes wide.
Kobold. Melee attack. Miss. At disadvantage, because he's in range. Actually, he's going to slide down this mountain. 2 attacks. Arrows bounce off the scales. Rest of his movement to get into the frame, drops the bow, pulls out a long dagger. Top of the round. Legendary action. The dragon is going to tail swipe this ranger. It's a hit. It's a crit, no less.
You tail swipe the rando?
Yep.
Oh no.
For 40 points of damage.
Whoa.
He's down.
Whoa.
Oof.
Dude.
That brings us to Varric.
Varric looks at Cass and the state he's in, and he rips off his dragon tooth necklace and puts it in Cass's hand, and then uses his movement to interpose himself between Sandara and the dragon.
What the fuck do you want me to do with this?
Hold it. Keep it.
I don't think it does. I
Huh?
don't think any of us do. What does that have to do?
I have no
The
idea.
dragon tooth.
Yeah.
If you go down to 0, you get 1 hit point.
Does it
That's
have
what
to
you
be
said.
attuned to?
It's a charm.
So
Do you
yes,
have to tune to charms? I don't know.
Yes.
I can't use it.
Well, Varric doesn't know that.
Yep.
And he
Yeah,
just-
Derek doesn't know that. It's magic. All right. Char.
Char is gonna take 3 hand crossbow attacks.
Okay.
26. 25. Does a 19 hit?
19 misses, but
I have inspiration. But what were you gonna say?
how do you want to do this?
I don't know. You do it.
Okay.
Just a nonchalant.
So with that, Varric, you run as far as you can. You are out of breath. You get between Sandara and the dragon after you just saved Cath's life with that magical item that you gave him. With that, the dragon is like barely breathing at this point. You watch as it is like recharging another one of its breath attacks, and you just brace yourself. And you watch as there's this like sound, and this bolt just goes into its eye, and you watch as Shar just leaps up in the air, dual wielding hand crossbows, shoots both, hits the dragon twice in the neck, and you watch as it just like collapses and is like slowly trying to crawl towards you, Varric. As it happens, Shar drops both hand crossbows. She pulls out the heavy crossbow that she's holding down at her hip. One to the chest, cocks it. Another one to the arm, cocks it. Another one to the neck, cocks it. As she's walking up to it, just reloading. She puts about like 10 bolts in this thing before it finally just stops moving. And you watch as the eye just kind of like rolls back, looks at Char one last time, and then just rolls to the back of its head as it takes a final breath. And that moat in the center of its chest just like grows dim, and the zealot charm falls out of its chest.
The zealot charm.
With that, it's going to take us to Alara's turn before casting to make death saves. She is just going to stabilize, do another preserve life. How do I do that? Preserve life. Okay. 70 hit points. Cass, why don't you take 35 of those? Who wants? Sandara, you want some?
Yes.
Why don't you take 20? And then
Thank
Varric, are
you.
you below half?
I have 150 hit points right now.
She'll give 10 to Jinbong,
Jimong!
and she will give 5 to this ranger that entered the fray.
Ranger!
Eh, I'm not there yet.
Let's go random guy
The Raven
or girl.
here? Still?
What's that?
The Raven Queen visage is still here?
It vanishes at this moment.
Oh, okay, cool. Whatever. Deuces.
So with that, you are all up. Initiative. We are out of initiative. Cass, you're up, and then once Abeyance hit, what happens to you?
So I failed the breath, so that's 72 points of damage, right?
Yeah, so I'll say Alara
down.
knows this is coming.
I go down and I'm ping-ponging between life for a little bit.
Well, she's going to heal you before this happens.
It doesn't matter unless she heals me again for a lot. or at least a decent amount.
She's gonna have to get you above the threshold.
Yeah.
Like I think it makes more sense that she would like
Continue pumping.
because like it's not like like I don't think she understands or I don't think she knows like the numbers of everything. She could be like, oh, let's wait till you go down first, then I'll resuscitate. She's gonna like
Got it.
try to keep you from dying. So she will hit you. She'll just blow a full-on heal and give you another 78.
Lord, okay. I'm at full. And then I take the 72.
She's also going to, before that happens, she will give you a protection from energy that's cold.
Cool. Explosion of ice doesn't kill him.
Okay. So.
Hey, walk over to Varric. Have you noticed Cass seems a little weird lately during battle?
I mean, weirder than usual, yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
kind of like kind of creepy almost.
I think it's I kind of look around, make sure Cass isn't near me. I think it might be the traveler influencing him.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's almost like he
But
wants
I
to
don't know
die.
anything about that. You know, it does seem
Watch as the that hunter kind of throws a cowl like over his shoulder and kind of begins to like limp over towards the dragon with like that short sword that he's like barely able to hold on to.
I'll walk over. Can I walk over to him?
Yeah. As you do, this is a kind of humanoid about the size of Cass. This is a Goliath teenager. This is a kid that's maybe about like 15 years old.
I just walk up to him. Walk up to them.
He has like some tribal tattoos around him. As he sees you coming, he kind of like steps back a little bit, looking like a little nervous, and he says something in giant. You recognize one word that he says, which is Serpa.
Sorry, bud, don't speak giant. Raised by dwarves. You're good out there on the field, though. Really fighting.
He says, "Who are you, and why are you here?"
My name is Varric. We are the Remnants. We're the Remnant. You know, we were here to gather some supplies that were stolen, and then a dragon showed up, and we, with your help, slayed it.
He kind of looks towards the corpse of the dragon and just says, El Gritar has tormented my clan for quite some time, and we were running out of tribute to pay the beast. So I was planning on killing it myself.
Alone.
No one else in my village would come.
Where's your village?
He kind of like, he doesn't respond.
I've never been to the Goliath village. I'd love to meet some of my people.
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion, wow.
Also, ever since Shar killed the dragon, she's just been looting his body, and she pocketed whatever fell out of him.
Nice.
Okay. Are you being stealthy about it, or are you just doing the thing?
No, just doing it out in the open.
Give me a
A what check?
Survival.
Survival.
17.
Do I get it at advantage because it's my favored terrain?
No.
Is this beast considered a monstrosity?
Yes.
which is one of my favorite enemies. Do I get advantage?
You get monstrosity as a favorite enemy?
Yeah, I have. Unless I'm reading this incorrectly, I have
That's a whole lot. That's a big subtype.
Is it? Am I reading this incorrectly? Because I have monstrosities and then I have humanoids. So does that mean that I chose the humanoids under the monstrosities?
You get two things. I didn't know monstrosity was an option.
Yeah.
So it's a huge subtype.
Sick. I knew I was being strategic about it.
Take advantage of it. There's no way that.
I think it's supposed to be a subtype.
Yeah, I think
That's like everything except for humanoids.
Yeah, hold on. Check.
Could be
Even
dragons.
devils.
Favorite foe could be dragons.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
favorite fucking be dragons. I don't. How'd you pick monstrosity?
I picked monstrosity, humanoids, and then under humanoids, it let me choose subsets. So I chose goblinoids.
You should have to pick one under monstrosity.
Oh, really? It doesn't. It doesn't. I think humanoids falls under monstrosity.
It for sure doesn't. I'll tell you what. I'll continue to give you advantage on this, but I am going to make it so that you have to choose dragons as your subtype for monstrosity, because I'm almost positive that you have to pick a subtype.
It do that on my character sheet.
I'm positive that's how the rule works. So
I think
let's just.
what works is just like based on what it's allowing me to do. Is because when I choose monstrosities and all the choices I have, I don't see humanoids. But once I choose monstrosities,
I'll say I am looking at this right now. And rules as written, it does list monstrosity, which is crazy. So it also lists dragon.
so a dragon is not.
It's an.
Okay.
I swore it was, but I guess it's its own stuff. So yeah, strict rule for you, but you do choose monstrosity, which is an excellent choice.
Well, I rolled a 9, so I didn't really get that far, anyways.
Okay. For the most part, this dragon it doesn't keep much stuff. So really, there was just like that one charm that you found embedded in his chest. This is the same one that Cass has. This is a zealot charm. This whole chasm, though, probably has like a substantial stuff in it.
Okay.
Cass walks up to Varric and shoves the trinket in his chest. Thanks for your help. And then he begins walking towards the group of kobolds and where he saw all the treasure. All the stuff they're here to get.
How did he hand it to me?
He shoved it into your chest.
I grab his wrist.
He misty steps away.
Oh, that bitch. We're within 5 feet of me?
Yep.
I will grapple him.
I can't, but he still misty steps away.
Yeah, but he casts a spell.
Right, so you can grapple him, but then he misty steps away anyway. Don't interrupt the spell.
Okay.
I mean, you could have like stabbed him in the throat.
I'm not gonna stab him
before he misty stepped away.
That's why I went to grapple, because
Yeah.
buds.
Yeah.
Wrestle around. I turned back to the guy. I rolled a 17. It's a kid. Teenager.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. The thing is, the DC was maybe affected. The exchange between you and Cass.
Yeah, I can see that.
He looks at you and says, "The dragon will go to my people. We will leave it here."
You're gonna leave the dragon here?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
We will take its scales and make armor and tiling.
Tiling. Nice.
Tiling.
I was just asking about the village because I would like, I have a daughter with another Goliath. We got a Goliath daughter. I'd like to be able to, introduce her to our people and our customs. Something I wasn't able to learn in my childhood, as I was taken.
Others say the Southerners are not to be trusted.
Southerners.
Even one of our kin, it is clear that you've long forgotten the ways to close it. You do not even speak our language.
Yeah, no, I was kind of hoping I could learn, from my people.
He looked around. His shoulders kind of drop, and he just says, "You have slayed this beast that has brought so much hardship to us. For that alone, I think you have earned a meeting with the elders. But just know that although you may be powerful, our people will not be rolling over so easy."
I'm not trying to take over. I just want to learn.
He says, "No violence and no casting of spells unless you are challenged."
Deal.
With that, he holds out his arm.
I accept.
He kind of catches your hand like this, like arm wrestling style,
Yeah.
and then pulls away. He's gonna go over to try just cut out one of the scales to bring back with him.
Yeah. I'm gonna go talk to the magic people. The rest of my group, minus Cass, because he's being a little bitch right now.
Sonara's actually going to follow Cass. Or try
Okay.
to. So sorry. Very good.
That's okay. I'm gonna grab I'm gonna grab Alara and look back at Char and be like, Char, you want to come?
She's gone.
Go to the giant village?
No, we're going to go get the supplies we're here to get. I assume that's where Cass is going. And then we'll come back, we'll get some more dragon stuff.
Okay, Char follows.
So, I've grabbed Alara's arm and I'm dragging her, willingly or not, to follow Sundara, who's following Cass, who's going to the supplies.
Does Sundara follow immediately? Or, follow
Yes.
behind? Okay.
As soon as you misty step away, I try and triangulate and meet you with a misty step.
He'll look over his shoulder and wait for a little bit for you to come.
You doing okay?
I'm fine.
She jogs up to you.
He holds out a hand towards you. We have a lot to do, and I think this is just a big distraction. And if you grab his hand,
What?
he'll
the
dimension door.
Nope.
Yes, the dragon. Just all of this, killing these. I just want to get Samugi back and get off this damn island. That's it.
I'm with you there. Would love to get off this island. I was wondering, you seem a little stressed? Not unhinged isn't quite the right word, but during battle it's just you seem very you're doing okay?
He takes a deep breath and dimension doors to the opposite side where he saw the treasure and the kobolds.
Mm-hmm.
Are there still kobolds there?
Give me a perception check.
15 plus stuff. To over 20, 23.
Okay. So, as you dimension door and you're mid conversation, you see there is a single kobold that's like standing, like sitting by the treasure and like around, like surrounded by like littering of his dead friends. And as soon as you like appeared, he just sat extremely still and just stopped moving, and he just like staring off into space, like just trying like not to be seen.
With the dimension door, as we step out of it, that energy flows into Cass's gun, and his shoulders drop, and he relaxes and says, I think it's something with the charm. And he pulls out his gun and nonchalantly shoots the kobold. There's...
Your mic cut out. Your mic cut out. You ate them?
Yeah, the energy goes into his gun, he reloads, and nonchalantly finishes off that last kobold.
Right before you shoot, you're the kobold just going,
Yeah, he doesn't care.
blow him away.
I don't know. You know, I think it's... Maybe there's something wrong with the magic items I'm using. There's a certain lust for violence and a lack of care when I go unconscious. Things kind of just go red and hazy. But, I mean, you know I'm alright, right? I wouldn't do anything to harm you or the rest of the group or any of that.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not. I'm just worried about you, not really worried about. I mean, yeah, just if you need us or need to talk. I get the violence, the lust for violence. Maybe not as. I might have let that guy go, but it's fine. If you ever need to talk, I'm just saying, I'm available. And she like goes into like pat Cass on the shoulder. Like is awkwardly like, do I hug him right now or not? And I'm like,
He turns and gives you an earnest hug.
Okay. Yep. Some
Thank
back
you,
pats.
Shandara. It's a
Yeah,
lot of stuff.
let's
It's a shame we can't
this
keep
is
it.
yeah. What? Oh, we can keep some of it. They only needed a few of the items.
Didn't hear what he said. He
Neither
begins
did I.
he unfolds the hole and just begins loading, shoving all of the treasure stuff into it. You know, after Jin Bong 4's story, I kind of got an itch. It's been a while since I've actually been a storyteller. And I've been thinking, so next time we rest, there's a story I remembered that seems very, very relevant to what we're about to do.
Oh, that's exciting. Okay, yeah, we can have a little thing, a little story and a nice meal.
And I promise I won't be weird. There's nothing. I'm all good now. It's
I mean,
I can already
you're
feel
always
the
a little
rage
weird. That's fine.
settling. Okay, I'll let that pass.
Yeah, no, we should we should probably take some time, take a little rest. I think Varric's talking to some teenager over there, so we'll have to figure that out.
Yeah, who the hell was that? Did you figure that out?
I no, I was not in the mood to. It's just, we're picking up strays every day. So I felt like Jinbon was like a good amount of strays to pick up from this island.
Yeah.
So we'll see what the deal with that is. Is that all the stuff that we need? Did you get all 3 paintings? She says as she's watching him like put stuff in the.
Tosses in a last wrapped frame of something. I think that's it.
So I'll say, give me an investigation check. See what kind of sheet.
Can we both? Can we both do it?
Oh,
Yes.
oh, that's... 14.
12.
Okay. So, do you recall the?
Sorry, you cut out. Do I recall the what?
Do you recall the name?
Yes, we're looking for dog.
Dog
Dog
on
on a
bed.
bed. Man at park. Night out.
Yes.
Yes. Dog on bed.
Okay. So you find dog on bed, and you find night out. You do not see man at park.
Shit.
You do find 4 other paintings that were not described. One is listed The Last Voyage of the Stormbringer. It's a picture of a beautiful galleon that is like crashing into rocks in like a heavy storm. And like kind of the longer you look at it, it almost looks like the wind. You see another one called The Eternal Dance of the Field. And here you see like some sailors that are like dancing as it literally looks like whatever paint is used literally has some kind of like holographic motion to it, where you're almost like staring. It's disorienting to look at. And then finally, there is one that does not have an artist called The Serpent's Embrace, where you see this like beautiful like woman that is sitting on like or standing at like a stone altar with this like massive serpent that is just completely like wrapping around her, and it's looking like it's like, crushing her. So you find those additional paintings.
They're getting more than they asked for, even if it's not all they asked for.
I will say, you also find a total of 18,000 gold pieces.
So we're keeping that.
Possibly, yes. I wouldn't add it to the sheet yet.
Yeah, I'll keep it separate.
Do we
Do we
catch up by now?
find the sword or the boat
Sword of
or
Avenger.
the blade?
Folding boat. I did find a folding boat.
Yeah, I was getting to the folding boat was different. I was getting to
Oh,
the magical items that you find. So there is so yes, you find the Avenger sword. You also find the folding boat. It looks like these items were all kind of lumped together, just missing one.
Okay.
You also find another ornately crafted longsword.
Neat longsword.
I assume you're going to wait. No. You're gonna identify it.
I'll pull out the scope. Give it a little look-see.
This would identify as one of these.
sorry, what was that?
One of the swords of Answer.
Oh, like my hammer?
So this one is known as the Concluder. It's a +3 to attack and damage. And then while you hold the blade, you can use your action to make one melee attack against any creature in their reach that deals damage to you. You have advantage on that attack roll, and any damage dealt with special attack ignores damage immunity or resistances.
Okay.
And with those rolls, that's what you find.
Good haul.
I mean, we don't have to give them this painting, do we? And she points to the serpent's embrace. This one's nice. We could put this on the ship.
Cass gives it a close look. He's not exactly an art aficionado, but you know, he's been in quite a few art exhibits. Is this recent? Is this an ancient old painting? How valuable is this?
I'm gonna say this sounds, I don't know why, but give me a skilled charisma check. Because this has got kind of a charisma vibe. This seems like a charisma thing.
17.
So I'm saying it's charisma because yes, it involves your knowledge of a thing, but it's knowledge of a thing that's pretty subjective, right? So it's less a question of like, what is its worth, and more of a question of what could I sell this for? Or what could I get from this? So first off, and are you looking at all of them or just
that one? Because Sundara said it was interesting.
So, let me make you roll again. Give me a. This is going to be. Are you proficient in perception?
Yes.
Give me a perception roll, but add your proficiency.
Perception plus proficiency?
Yes.
So expertise?
Yes.
20.
So, the first thing you notice is that the lines that you're seeing being made with the brushstrokes there's almost something about them. Like there's something about this painting that is unsettling. There are certain parts of it that are drawn in or that are painted in like an extremely vibrant and realistic way. Well, certain other parts, like in the background, there's like a couple jars and stuff like that are almost like so painted that it looks like it's a different painter that are painting some of the background. But you notice what it's doing is it's naturally taking your eye and like walking your eye to different aspects of the painting through the use of like the detail. There's also no artist that is listed. There's also something about the symbolism that you see in here that is vaguely familiar, if not a little unsettling. And specifically, as you look at like the stone throne and like the artifacts that are in the background, you begin to suspect that this may be somehow like made by like an artist that had a close connection to like the Yuan-Ti culture. Because it seems like it's a depiction of some place with some trip. So to assess its worth, you would have to know who painted this. So it could be extremely valuable if you were able to identify the artist and if you were able to find a collector who would be interested in this sort of thing. But compared to all the other paintings, this one's probably got the most potential. there's also like the tiniest chance that it's like a ghost or something, because this is kind of like it's pretty clear that like the implication in imagery is that like the woman in the painting is like a humanoid that has kind of like fallen under like the poisonous mind control of like the Wan Ti. And it's probably like basically like a lamb for sacrifice. So this is like a dark painting.
Good eye, Sundara. Is this kind of your thing? I mean, this could be very valuable, could be garbage, but something
No,
emotional
it's just
here.
yeah, right? It just like kind of makes you feel something.
We should not even mention that we found this one, and if we
Yeah.
can fit it in a bag of holding, let's like keep it somewhere separate.
Oh yeah, here. And I open up my bag of holding. Are Varric and is he like dragging along people over here yet?
I mean, honestly, did I see them dimension door?
You would have heard them like missing back.
What was that?
You would have heard the gunshot at the very least.
Then I would have just stayed where we were and waited. I'm not
Okay.
gonna chase after them if they're doing whatever.
Man,
Especially because
I could have killed Sundara in cold blood.
Yeah, he just dimension door to the back, shot her in the head.
I
Like,
assume
she wanted to go adventure on her own.
I assume Sandara can take care of herself with calves.
Hopefully, yeah.
I think that went down to be might be close to what Sandara's got tricks.
Okay.
So I'm just waiting for them to come back.
Okay. With that, the rest of the group, I presume you're all reconvening then?
Yeah.
Okay. So with that, your group reconvenes.
Oh, how's
And
Bonbon
you,
look?
Bonbon looks okay. It's hard to tell with automatons, but he's uncharacteristically quiet. Could be good.
Cool. They're back, right?
Yeah.
So there's a adolescent giant over there. He was the archer during the fights. Don't know if you saw him. Yes? No?
Collecting adolescents?
Yep.
We're not collecting. I'm just saying he's over there, and he's from one of the giant camps around here, and I was wondering if, maybe we could swing by on our way back. I've never been to one, kind of like want to see my culture, things like that. Might be cool. Kind of fun.
That he steps up and says, "Hello, my name is Corin. I am of Clani Serpa."
Oh, he did say no magic. So,
Does he? Clonny Serpa, is this like the Serpa Varric? Or
didn't ask.
didn't ask?
Oh,
Okay, just gonna
Corin?
glaze over that.
Yeah. Different.
Don't think they're gonna. Okay, we'll talk about that later. I don't know, just Serpa. I lean in close, whisper, "Yeah, killed that guy. Remember?" I don't know if that's like a problem. Yeah, do you remember?
I mean, I killed a lot.
Yeah, you crushed him.
Oh,
And he was looking up at the sky and he was like, now I go back to the world tree or something like that. I mean, it might be. I feel like we can go. I'm just saying, like, just like keep that in the back of your mind
Good idea.
or in the front of your mind.
It'll be the only thing on my mind.
I'm almost to this
Cass,
is fine.
you seem not stoked about it.
I'm already tired of being on this island, but
Hey, I can come back later.
but
Yeah.
I can't blame you for wanting to discover your history. Maybe it's something we can do once Samugi is safe.
I turn to Corn and I put a hand on his shoulder, very fatherly. I say, my friends and I have some important business to attend to. Would it be okay if I brought my wife and child later to visit?
It says, for what you have done here, it should be fine. Now, there is the matter of splitting the payment or the reward of the Dragon Sword. As there were 7 combatants, I was one of the 7, and I should be taking a 7th of the loot back to my village.
Well, it just so happens that we found 7 paintings, so consider one of them yours. But specifically only 2 of them. You have a choice of one of 2. The rest already belong to somebody.
He kind of like shakes his head and says, "You Southerners and their paintings. We can use gold and weapons. I will be taking that back to my people."
Fine by me. Maybe next time though, Corin, be a little bit more prepared, because it seems like if you walked in here by yourself and we weren't here, you would be nothing more than dead meat right at the entrance of this tunnel. It's, I don't think you really had a plan when you were coming here, did you?
I did have a plan.
Kill the dragon, right?
Kill the dragon.
Terrible plan.
I mean,
Do better next
kinda-
time.
What was your plan?
Kill the dragon. But there are 6 of us. There's 1 of you. And I think any one of us could take you by ourselves, let alone all of us.
I grab. I just put my hand on Cass's shoulder and kind of turn us away from the kid. I'm like, dude, he's a kid. Give him a break.
With that, he says, he speaks out, and he says, "Look, I don't know you, but I don't like you. And I tell you this, they're not wrong. I shouldn't have been here on, but there was no one else who would come. Now, I bring these scales back, and I show Clanny Surfa that we are as strong as we used to be. And then when the people see, when they know what I know, then we will be united the way we were in the past. So the next time you see us, we won't be alone. The next time you see us, you won't think that you could take any of us. Because there is no greater force in the north than Clanny Surfa."
Give him this cut of the gold and let's get out of here.
Sure. I open the hole and pull out what
2,000.
yeah, pull out about 2,000 gold.
And he looks at you and he says, "And weapons."
Weapons.
There's a weapon that you can take,
Yeah,
but
there's
the
a
other
weapon.
one is acclaimed.
Give him the weapon.
What weapon did you give him?
Sword of Answering. Right, it's the only one that isn't claimed.
He takes the sword. You give him 2,000 gold.
Yep.
Takes the gold. It's like quite a bit. He's like puts it over his shoulder, and he's carrying like a handful of skins. And he looks over all of you, and he says, "Again, I don't seem ungrateful for what you've done yet. I know that had I been on my own, I surely would have been killed. But you have at least one friend." Then Clanny sits there. And I'll have you know that we pay our debts.
I hope
And
this
he
brings
just
some
gives you,
peace to your clans.
he says, "Thank you. For if the rumors are true and the King of the Black Sky is back, the people of Koza must unite once more." And Ferguson begins walking away.
Safe travels. All right, let's get the fuck out of this cave.
With
Is there
that,
anything
you're-
in the cave?
What's that?
Is there anything to loot in the cave?
Shark, go ahead and give me a
A what check?
just give me a investigation check.
Damn it. Do I have advantage?
I'll tell you what. Because it involves a dragon horn, which dragons are within. Oh, yeah, monstrosities are. No, but what level are you?
I'm level 14.
How much road?
7.
Okay. I don't think you have it. No, okay. No advantage.
All right. I got an 8.
Okay. Then go ahead and roll a d6 for me.
D6. 2.
Okay. You do find in wow. Okay, you do find in like a little alcove, there is this little like treasure trove of materials that looks like the kobolds may have been like hiding from the dragon itself. There is in there a book that is like wrapped with like beautiful linens, and then you find 1,200 gold pieces.
And what? After the book?
1,200 gold pieces.
Cool.
The book is pretty obviously. Do you have any way to identify this?
Magical.
Get what
Okay.
you get, what the fuck?
Yeah, Shar is gonna present the book, and specifically not the gold, to the rest of the group. Be like, hey, does anyone know what this is?
I take it. I take out my little jeweler glass of identification. Take a little look-see.
This is an item called the Manual of Quickness of Action.
The manual of what? What?
Quickness of Action.
I open it.
Okay.
Look at the first.
it's just a very well written book by a humble monk that basically describes like approaches the art of this movement, like moving one's body, and it's like a philosophy on movement.
I look at Char like,
Basically, the way this would work is if you spend 48 hours to read 6 days, it increases your dexterity score by 2.
it does what by 2?
Increases your dexterity score by 2, as well as the maximum score.
What do you
So
want?
you get your dexterity at like 22 with this.
Good. Pretty
Okay.
appropriate.
All right. Let's. Anyone else?
I'm done here.
Okay. As you all step out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you
Oh,
step
wait.
out.
I lied. No. I want to go look at that little icy thing that Jinbon was looking at when we first walked in, and he was like, oh, this is a... And then Dragon showed up. The thing that
Yeah.
was causing all the pain.
What was it called? He called it something.
Yeah.
Rhyme thorn.
Yeah, Rhinethorn.
Yeah. So you walk over to that like glacier.
Something.
Mhm.
Karsa's fault.
And I'll ask Jinbon. I'll be like, hey, can you finish talking about this thing?
Oh, yes. Well, it is, we call it the rhyme thorn. It is a basically eternal glacial ore that no matter where it is, no matter what temperature is around it, it will be forever cold. I know some enchanters use it for cold-based enchantments, but historically, there are some that believe that it is a shattered remnant of the eyes of Tharsis, as elemental energy was boiling over when he collapsed, and this is a physical vestige of his avatar.
Is anyone from the group around me? Anyone else listening to this?
Yeah, I don't get it, but yeah. There.
Okay, so I make eye contact with Varric as he says this as like a, holy shit, this is probably like something, right? And is very, very just like,
Like full shrug.
okay.
I don't know.
I look at the camera off screen like, anybody else?
It's like breaking the fourth wall.
This is the sort of thing that like you would love to be able to make eye contact keys.
Yeah.
You coming, Sandara? Jesus Christ. Let's get out of this damn cave.
Yeah, this just seems important. I'll be there 1 second. Let's see. Do you think we can take this, Jinbon, or is this?
Jinbong like looks up as he's picking up some pebbles in the pouch. I wanted to show this to Yanbong because I feared that otherwise he would believe.
No, yeah, get those. You should definitely get those pebbles.
Dude, you should get a dragon.
You should get a piece of the dragon, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want Yanbong 6 to know that I killed a living being.
I mean, you didn't. Chaw
Oof.
did.
But I participated.
You know. Win some, lose some.
No, that's fine. Yeah, you're right. You don't have to tell him about that. We can talk through that and figure out.
He was a
Okay.
very majestic beast.
Yeah, when he wasn't freezing.
Try not to
us
think
death.
about that. It'll haunt you.
Do you know how old ancient dragons get?
Like probably 60 or something.
No,
Much,
definitely
much
more
older
than that,
than
Eric. Yeah.
It's a joke, guys. Come on. If that's the case,
Sometimes
why?
ancient things have reached their time, and maybe we are helping it reincarnate into something cooler that will live also very long.
I would have felt much happier if it had met its end on its own without my interference.
Dude, its nose was like rotting off. I think it was time to go.
You think so?
Yeah.
Maybe
Dude,
it
if
would have
my-
just died like in a few days, regardless of whether we were here.
Doubt it. If my
No,
nose
that
was
I think
on
you're
a-
onto something, Jinbon. I think you're onto something. And I elbow Barry.
He was gonna die today, actually. We just happened.
You really think so?
100%.
Or are you just saying that to make me feel better?
Jinbong, I have no idea. It's magic stuff. I don't understand it. Whatever Sandara says is probably right.
We don't understand it, but we ended it anyways.
That's not what I meant, but okay. I mean, I don't understand how dragons age. But Sandara's older than I am. She probably knows.
Do you think if we did, we would have chose differently?
Not if it was trying to freeze me with its breath.
Perhaps we could have run away, though.
Not really my style.
Hey, Jinbon, it's fine. Sometimes you kill things and you regret it. Sometimes you don't. You just have to process that and live with it. And if you talk with Varric long enough, I'm sure he'll tell you about some ways to kill things and not regret it, right, Varric?
Oh yeah, I hardly ever do.
See? It's just sometimes the way the
if I
world
do
works.
this, if I do this more, then perhaps that
Oh.
sense of regret will slowly fade, and I'll get to a point where I don't feel anything when I take risks.
No, that's not where you want to get to
No.
at all.
I've been there. That's bad.
Yeah, that's not. That's too far the other direction.
Yeah.
So we need to find you
So I
like a
must find the
happy
perfect balance.
middle ground. Although
Yeah.
you really don't have to. You can just go back to your village and. This guy ate
Thank
your
you.
arm off. He
I think
ate
I
your
understand.
arm. I don't like where this is going. Anyway, I'm gonna try and grab this Varric. It might try and kill me, so I don't know. Just like I don't know, watch my back or something.
I'm looking right at you.
Okay. Centaur goes over to the. I already forgot. Rhinethorn, and it's gonna touch it.
Cool.
Oh wait, no, I'll use
or,
Mage Hand. I'll Mage Hand
okay.
first.
Smart.
Give me a spellcasting ability check to see if you're strong enough to pull out, like, what kind of chunks we're talking.
Okay. Check. 16. Whoa.
You can get 13 pounds of stuff, like at a
Okay.
time.
Oh.
So we'll say so you get 26 pounds of
Does it
Rhinethorn.
does it seem safe to store with the rest of my stuff in the bag?
It seems like if it touches something organic, it's fine.
Okay, so if I put it in like a little.
The bag of holding should be fine. It's like an extra dimensional space. Things are generally
Okay.
kind of like.
Cool.
Dude,
Yeah,
how
so
do you
I
get it out?
just magic. Or just I don't know. I'll figure it out later. Cass is really he's itching to go. He seems very upset. Let's go.
Cass, are you out of the?
He's completely out of the cave. He has not stopped walking.
Yeah. As you exit the cave, it is no longer as cold as it was in this place. Like that blizzard has basically stopped entirely, and now you've got clear skies, and you can see to the north. There's pretty obviously like a barbarian encampment.
Okay.
That you can see from here.
Oh shit, that's where we're supposed to go, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, just looking at this, you definitely get the sense that you're probably waylaid in essentially traveling to the this spire. However, you got pretty much everything you set out to grab.
Except for
Um,
one.
And
so you,
we were grabbing this stuff for the Under Tavern, right? Or at least our liaison had told us. He's the person who told us about it? Or was it for Jinbong?
no, this was for the Serpent's Coil, which is the Hong version. It's like the smuggling ring of the Hong Dynasty.
It was the other side of the partnership of the Under Tavern.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
So that you look back towards where you came from, the Serpent's Coil. Much clearer skies, a clearer path. And then your eyes are drawn to the majestic mountains and the cities that make up the Hangul dynasty. And it's kind of the first time you're seeing it. It's like sheer, like entire cities that are built on sheer mountains. It's really, even from this distance, it's clearly a testament to gnomish engineering. Yet, at the center, in what appears to be like this capital spire or series of spires, you're noticing there's a quite obvious, like, large black cloud that sits above the palace that is just looming. And as you see that and hear your friends approaching, that's where we're going to end this session and pick up next time.
That's not good enough.
I want to keep playing. Damn.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like 2 o'clock where you Jasmine.
It's fine. It's worth it.
All right,
Good.
guys.
I think that was the most dangerous fight we've had in a while. That got
It
very
was,
dicey.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it was one where it was either going great or going terribly. There was like no middle safety level. It was just like, oh, one hit and you might die.
Yeah.
See, I think that was the most dangerous fight that we've been in. That I was not afraid for my life at all. I'm still at like 150 hit points. I don't know how.
It's because you were chasing the
Right.
damn thing around most of
And
the
then I
fight.
kept
Yeah.
getting, I just kept being around when like
Good.
I was doing big healing. So I just like